fam.
Make sure that who do what, when, where, and why.
Make sure Toom hits the
He's
link.
right here.
Okay, there you go. Good. What's good, Toom? Shout out to you in clarity, my guy. That's just fire, dog. For real.
How come I can't hear y'all?
I don't know,
Because you got
nigga. Your
mental issues.
settings.
Now I can hear you.
All right,
Thanks, yo.
word.
That's why I said. That's why I said what I said.
Yo, hey, yo, Toom. Shouts to you in that clarity shit, dog. Like I
Thanks,
see you,
bro. Thanks, bro.
Shit.
I'm
People
just
need
trying
that,
to
though.
repurpose.
See how it is when people rap, yo.
Oh,
Like,
damn it.
Hey, yo,
See, this
can
is-
we not
yo,
do
when-
that,
when
James?
This
niggas
right
rap,
here
yo,
is
they
wow.
just, yo, it's just
Niggas
crazy,
wildin'
my
right
guy. Like, yo,
Wildin'.
amazing.
I'm not going
putting
to
the
say
words
I'm,
together.
I'm not
like,
going to say what.
on wax.
Niggas is wildin'.
My God, like that's amazing. That's a
Yo,
yo.
I'm not
you
going.
need
I'm not going to
teach-
say
yo,
what we.
Tim,
Well,
Tim,
I'm not going to say what we
Tim,
normally say.
Tim, you need to teach us
In
how
the
to do
group
that,
chat.
yo. You need to teach us how to do that, yo.
And when he says us, he doesn't mean us. He's speaking specifically about me. So James, fuck you. I'm not a part of Multiworld no more. I'm making a plethora of diss songs to y'all niggas. Specifically James. Though.
Said a plethora. This nigga said a plethora.
Yo.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
go out. I'm
God.
gonna go out like Mickey Fax and fucking
Race.
Blueface.
Yo,
This nigga about,
yo,
to,
yo,
about to
yeah.
rape us.
yo, this nigga did a breakdown yesterday of Wraith, and
Did he get everything?
yes, he went.
Okay,
through the
because
whole-
I know.
it was
I
an
know.
hour long. It was an
Yeah,
hour
nigga.
long.
All right then.
And he brought up. Somebody asked him on his live. Somebody asked him about Kid Vicious's diss, and he was like,
Wait,
yeah,
hold up. Kid
was
Vicious
cute.
put a diss out to them? That's Royce's brother, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yo, I wouldn't even acknowledge the beat.
Yeah, I
cool.
didn't even know that. Like, I probably
The
listened
beat
to
is
it. but-
fire, but I,
yeah. That's exactly what Mickey said. That's
beat
exactly
is
what Mickey
fire,
said. Yo, he was like, yo,
but
this beat is hard.
But the
Crazy.
bars.
He was like,
it's
and
not. Yo,
he was like, yo, he was like, I'm not responding, and he
He
was like, it's
shouldn't.
not the same thing as Royce not responding to me. If
Yeah,
you
it
look
is,
at
exactly.
It took me an hour to break down Wraith. It took me like 5 minutes to break down this song because there's not much in it.
yo,
It was like
listen,
it's just a
not-
bunch of gay references and
Nice.
and
nice.
tough guy
Like-
attempts at being a tough guy. Like yo,
like the Nas Ether fucking diss.
like literally nobody is checking for Kid Vicious. Like
and not yo, it's just not. So there are tiers and levels, and I think this
Right.
is something that a lot of modern day consumers, a lot of them don't get. I'm gonna say all of them. A lot of them don't get, but it's a difference between a fucking Lil Uzi, as far as skill wise,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying, and somebody like Mickey Fax.
yeah.
They both rap, but it's differences.
Yeah,
it's
it's different.
years.
And the thing is, they both can make good songs. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But it just,
yeah,
you
anybody
notice-
can make a good
you-
song.
Yeah,
right?
but you
Yeah.
notice the difference of the talent and what they put into it. To make it a
Yeah,
good song,
yo,
you know what I
it's
mean?
yo, Mickey
it's different skill sets.
is
Yeah.
Mickey's skill set is
up there.
if it's not God tier, it's
No, it is.
teetering.
I'm
It's
not
Yeah.
accepting
teetering
nothing
right there.
less.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
not accepting.
Yo, because you know why I feel his shit is God tier is because his response to Royce was like, yo,
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to do that. And I've heard Mickey Fax before. I know he's nice. I know he used to be a battle rapper and all that shit. But
Yo,
listen,
Exactly.
that shit
That-
floored
what
me
you
when I heard
said.
it.
What you said, I knew Mickey was nice. I've heard
Yeah.
Mickey's other stuff. Nothing that he's done, and all of it's impressive, but
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
he's done impressed me more than Wraith.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah,
That shit
Yeah.
floored
Nothing.
me, fam. Like I was like, yo,
No, facts.
okay. Because he literally talked back, to Royce. Like, you know what he'd be like, yo, talk to that nigga. He did that. He talked to him.
facts.
Yeah.
All facts.
Yeah. I mean, it was a master class in how to take a nigga down
Mhm.
lyrically, because
Yeah.
you know, using Royce's own terminology, checking boxes,
All right. Okay.
which he never clearly defined. So
At all,
define-
yo,
I'll define
that
it
is
for
my
him.
whole
Alright.
contention with Royce. I was like, bruh, tell them what the boxes is. And
Yo,
stop
he was
making it a
B.
secret.
It's purposely vague. It was purposely
Because
vague so that you can never achieve it.
Yeah, you
so
can
Exactly.
never do it.
So he
Yeah.
could
'Cause
always
even-
say
even
you
when-
didn't
even-
check it all.
even when Joey was like in the pod and shit, not the pod, but on the lives and shit. When he talked about checking boxes, Joey was running with that same type of thing, you know,
Yo,
like explaining what it is.
Nah,
What's
B,
up,
I'm gonna tell you what this is. What's up, Jonathan? I'm gonna tell you what this is, yo.
Hey.
What this is classic cult leader
elitist
speak.
type shit. Yeah,
You know, it's not even that, yo. It's cult leader speak. They hand you this thing that's ill-defined and say, this is how if you're not living according to this because of this, then you aren't on my level and you need to get up on my level. But you never ever.
Okay, all right.
Ever.
All right.
Get to question me about what those things are.
Right. Yeah, thank you for changing that.
Look, I'm just saying that's what they were doing. I've seen it done before. It's not that impressive, but it is confusing to people of lesser intellect. What's up, Special Space?
Special Space.
Hey,
like, people of lesser intellect.
The cool kids do.
Yeah, yo. The cool kids do that
to maintain exclusivity.
That's all it is, B.
And I think that shit is lame. Like at first I thought I understood it, but I was like, yo, maybe there will be a point in time where Royce actually explained what the boxes that need to be checked are. And he never did. I'm like, yo, now you're sounding
here's
lame.
Here's the thing,
man.
the time to explain that was in the conversation. You can't listen. You can't set up. I'm going to do a whole separate live stream on checking the boxes. You're right there in the conversation, and he clearly didn't have it, yo, because it doesn't exist. He has never defined it for himself.
Maybe Royce doesn't know what checking boxes is.
Yo, he don't, and it was never his purpose
not a real thing.
to have it defined.
Right. So Guts, Royce is such a dope ass rapper. If there was this thing where you gotta check boxes, because listen, Toom, you and I, we've had these type of conversations about what makes a dope rapper a dope rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now James is rapping, and we talked to him about that shit too. So
Wait,
hey, yo, fam, fuck out my face.
This
nigga. So when we talk to James and he hears our music, like he listens to us and understands what we're talking about. You know what I mean? Which will, make him a better MC. Which he is a dope ass MC. So I'm gonna give you your flowers while you're here. You know what I mean?
My thing with Royce is, he's actually utilizing, I would say, for bad purposes, his credibility as an MC. Because if anybody listen to Royce, know Royce is an elite level MC.
It's
right.
Facts.
And because of that, he has earned a lot of credibility when he speaks on MCing. So if he says there's boxes to be checked, there are a lot of people who are a lot less critically thinking, right?
Yeah.
Who will just take that at face value. Oh, surely he knows what he's talking about. But this is the problem. Because I have been dissecting cults for decades.
Yeah.
And that's cult speak. And I know cult speak when I hear it.
It's one of those things because he even literally said that. They were like, oh, but you can't question me about it.
See?
No. Not you can't question me about it. You can't question me about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying he emphasized specifically Mickey can't
do that.
Question him.
But it's like, y'all both MCs. And my thing is this. If you say that I'm a top tier MC and you respect
it's still
me,
a scam.
You feel
me?
No, so how can you tell me that?
He's right.
What I'm saying
the
is
whole boxes thing.
Yeah, there are
boxes,
specifically leaving it undefined.
Yeah,
that's my point though, because I feel like what if the boxes like that I was talking about, how me and Toon be talking, then we talk to you about it. Those what if those aren't those boxes? You know what I mean? Because Mickey was like,
those boxes don't exist. The boxes that Royce is talking about
do not exist.
So he
aren't the real thing.
The boxes we're talking about
are actually
a thing.
Okay, but he's just speaking.
Yo, it's moving the goalpost. It's away from the moving goalpost. So that's all it is. It's not. And again,
that was
disappointing. Never guess correctly.
You can never, and that's why when he said that to Mickey, like about just like James just said, you can't question me. What he was saying is, I am so much more elite to you that you cannot possibly question me on what the thing. And I think that's a scam. It's a scam.
And
it's a scam.
I don't feel like that's true anymore, though. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like
I didn't think it was true when he said it to Mickey because I've heard Mickey shit.
But what I'm saying is now I don't feel like Mickey is a lesser, better MC than what Royce is anymore.
Not even that though. If you subscribe to a particular type of rapping,
yes,
regardless of how good you are at it, if you subscribe to that, if that's what you aim for, if that's what you study at, then you can question anybody that's doing that.
Exactly.
Except when they answer you, then you generally got to listen to what they say.
Yeah.
But you can question anybody.
But the thing is, you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to do that.
Exactly.
So I think that Royce was upset that when Mickey was like, yo, what are the boxes?
Yeah.
And then Royce just wanted to keep that shit in the tuck. But I do feel like,
because he don't have it.
If he had any boxes, it would have been the same boxes that Mickey was saying, oh, so lyricism, tone, pitch, shit that we think about. Like, and Royce was like, no.
Lyricism,
Mickey gave
wit of wordplay.
Yeah. And he was like, nah. He didn't even respond like, no. He was like, nah, you ain't checking boxes.
See what I'm saying?
Fam, come on.
That's how you know it's all that is a moving the goalpost thing for him.
So this is my thing about what I be saying all the time on the pod. Stop fucking playing with me. Stop fucking playing with people.
No. That's never happening.
It's never gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen, but people need to stop that shit. And that's why Royce got flamed. Royce got flamed. He was playing with Mickey.
Royce got flamed. And this is the other thing that pisses us off about the whole Royce situation too. The fact that we know what type of a lyricist he is. The only reason he didn't respond because he in his fucking feelings.
We love
and that showed weakness to me on his behalf for all that posturing about how Mickey's soft and all this other shit. Look at you.
Yeah.
Right. Look at you right now.
You still ain't respond yet, fam. It's been 3 weeks, my guy.
It's been way more.
It's to the point where it's over. Mickey won. Mickey and Lucy won.
Yep. Yo, but
his response was a month late, and that came out a week and a half ago.
Yo, your younger, lesser talented brother had to step up and say something.
Whoa. Let's not disrespect the word talent. Your talent lacking, brother. Vicious is trash.
Yeah,
Vicious has always been trash.
You know what's guts? I never heard Vicious rap. I never heard.
He's on a couple of Royce's projects.
He's not good.
Well,
you might have heard him rap and just not.
Oh, I think I heard him on one song. I think it was Trust the Shooter. He was on one of those tracks. I think he's on Trust the Shooter.
Yeah. He's on Bar Exam 3.
Okay.
He's on what was that album? The one with the Skinny Jeans joint, which is funny enough.
That's hilarious.
He dissed Mickey on that one.
Yes, he did.
But
the one where he's singing.
Yeah,
that shit.
That album.
That
album. Vicious is on that. Actually, no, that's Bar Exam 3. But what was the name of that? What's the name of that? In the car, front seat passenger. How about you take a trip in the trunk?
Oh yeah.
That's Vicious.
Yeah.
I don't like. He's not. Let me rephrase that. He's not the worst rapper that they could possibly be.
Nigga, no,
he's not. But he's not. But
he ain't super nice, yo. Like it's not like
he's not great.
He's not super nice.
He's Royce's brother. That's his claim to fame.
What he wanted. You know what Royce did in this situation. This is the equivalent, right, of in professional wrestling, right, when the world champ and his minions run their mouth in the ring. And then the person they running their mouth about comes down there, starts taking them out, and the champ dip, and his lesser talented, you know what I'm saying, the guys get their ass whipped while he stands at the top of the aisle with this look like this, and the camera pans into his face, and you hear the commentators going, "We just don't know what's gonna happen next," and then it goes off. That's what Royce just did. That's what he just did. He pulled a Ric Flair circa 1985 out that bitch. Like, he pulled that, and I don't respect it. I don't.
Yo, shouts to Mickey. Mickey did his thing.
Very much.
So. When he put the joint down, he said this was the last time he was talking about it.
And I hope it is though, because I don't.
He said if Royce ever decided to respond, he'd be back at it. But
Yeah.
But Royce ain't gonna respond.
No,
This isn't
don't make sense at this
And this is what I don't want to hear.
Hold up, this isn't a Marshall and whatchamacallit, MGK. I was about to say MGK situation, like, because it took Marshall a few days to like put his shit out, or maybe like a week, but he put his shit out and started it.
This is what I don't want to hear from Royce. I don't want to hear no sneak dissing and no upcoming projects on no.
Oh no! I don't want to hear that either.
Nah, B, we not doing that. No, that's punk shit. I have yet to call you a punk
directly.
If you do that, I'm calling you a punk. I have yet to call you, but you do that.
That's some punk shit.
That's punk shit.
That's
how we say in Miami. That's flaw.
It's unnecessary. It's not
unseemly.
Worth it. Yeah,
it's flaw is green.
Like, why would you like? Come on now,
yo. You were there. That reminds me of the time I'm standing on the bus stop on the corner of Hilton and Emerson Avenue, right?
Why?
And these niggas. Oh, because I'm about to go downtown.
No,
these niggas.
It just don't make sense. No,
I'm a cheater.
Move.
I know. Look, I'm a cheater in this jungle, right? So like, it is what it is. I'm gonna be here, right?
Cheaters get violated daily, though. My
they
God.
do,
my
but they run.
My God.
That's facts. That's facts.
They run.
They get up out of there.
If it come, listen.
But the thing is, they don't have a long like wingspan when they run though.
It doesn't matter. Listen,
you got to catch
cheaters got fangs and claws, B. So we can if they get a hold of you, they're gonna fuck you up. But if they realize the shit ain't in their favor, they bouncing.
That's true.
That's me. I'm a bounce. If listen, I'm not staying there to get fucked up. That's
straight up. Hey, yo, say, if I know the odds are against my favorite fam, I'm getting the fuck up out of there, bro.
That's dumb.
Fuck out of there. I am not 19. I'm not teenager to 25.
No,
fucking
that's
Jamie
over.
Davis.
That's
just out, my
that's
nigga.
Dead.
Back then, yes, I'm down with every and anything.
So look, right, these two niggas. One nigga was standing on that same corner, and he beef yakking with the dude across the street, and they into it. Motherfucker, this, that. Okay, all right, this is interesting.
Thing, you bitch ass nigga.
Right, is that right? Nobody pulled out any burners, so I ain't feel the need to leave. It's gonna be a fight. Y'all niggas gonna fight, right? No, because that's all they did, and then they both walked away, and I went, well, the fight was here. Then I hear later. It was a shooting going on out there because them niggas came back and started shooting. I'm like, hold on, let me see if I understand this. Y'all could have dealt with that right there. Instead, you bitch ass niggas sat up there and yelled across the street at each other.
I didn't have my offense with me at the time.
Yo,
I had to go get my offense.
Apparently, listen, you know how many times in the space of time that they were standing there arguing with each other that there was a break in traffic? Do you know how many times we stood there that the light changed and all of a sudden the car stopped and they could have
don't like you.
So that was like a situation. Like,
no, these niggas
like
you know how many times there was
niggas just sat there with that shit.
Yo,
ain't popping nothing off.
I am done.
Niggas.
We haven't officially started the show, and I'm
what I'm saying.
How many times there was a break in traffic?
Oh my goodness,
bro!
Yo, that's bad.
Niggas could even cross the street. Like niggas was crossing the street and shit.
I've officially been taken out.
Listen,
niggas is buns. That's all it is. Niggas is buns.
Niggas is glutes, yo, and that's just
stay right there. Stay right there, or come back in a couple minutes.
Niggas like, oh, let me go get my gun. Like, come on, dog. Like,
that's
we here
it.
right now.
I'm tired of arguing with this nigga. Now, what was supposed to happen after that was said was I'm about to punch him dead in his face, and he gonna punch me in mine, and we gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
No, that's not what happened.
Niggas going straight to the fire. You know what's so crazy about that shit? That shit been happening for years, though, dog. Like how the culture switched in the streets. Because like niggas ain't really get shot like that. Even when I was coming up, niggas ain't really get shot like that.
Nope.
I mean, if niggas did,
when I was
like
in my teens, niggas was not. I say early teens. Like that. Early teens, niggas was not getting shot like that. Matter of fact, it was an anomaly that when I was in the 6th grade going into the 7th, my best friend was murdered.
Word. Because
he was with some other dude, and the guys was going after him. And they shot and killed Abraham, right?
Yeah.
It was such a rarity back then. The whole community was fucked up. Like,
right.
The fuck?
Even when I was coming up, like niggas wasn't killing niggas or shooting niggas like that. It was like mostly like there was a part that I used to go to all the time. Shouts to Carroll City Elementary. We used to go over there because they had a basketball court, and like yo, niggas would just get duff and get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas just squab it out, and then later on, like you know, shootings started happening. I'm like,
I think it also depends on what part of the country you lived in, because I was in my late teens and niggas was niggas was on that, like and making some of the same excuses I hear niggas make now about that. Man, I ain't no boxer. I ain't go.
Yo, that's so guts because when I moved,
you gotta be a boxer to put your hands up when somebody
you don't have to.
Fuck. You see this look on my face? That's the look on my face I had when I was like that age. Heard somebody say, "So you're not gonna fight this nigga right now because you're not a boxer, because you're not certified by the WBC."
So you already proclaimed that your buns.
Because your hands ain't registered weapons, my guy.
Because your hands aren't registered weapons,
right?
this nigga that disrespect you, you're not gonna.
To be real, I keep a file on me. I keep a file on me wherever I go. But
you live in South Carolina.
To up. But that's why though. You feel me?
So, Gamecock, my guy.
Listen, fam. So when I was working at Gamecock, shut up. Listen, so when I was working at Lowe's, there was this little nigga. Well, he ain't a little nigga, but he like 19 and shit. I was like, yo, he was saying, I ain't fighting nobody. Nigga put their hands on me, beat me up. I'ma shoot their ass. I'm like, so you can't take an L? I was like, nigga, you mad, Buns. I'm like, yo, if you ever try to run up on me or some bullshit, fam, like, I already know what you want. Like, I'm not even gonna try to knuckle up with you first.
Right. It's two types of L's, yo. Right. When in this regard, you can take a good L, meaning you was out there scrapping, nigga just got you. Yeah, he was just better.
It happens, fam.
It happens. The other L out there is that you get the fighting and clearly you are not a fighter.
Got washed.
And you get in your ass mollywopped out there. And it don't even look close. It don't look competitive. You at no point were you ever a threat to this man's health.
Hey, like, you know when you go to when you have to go to court and you be like, no contest.
Right.
Like that.
Yo. That's a horrible L.
Nah, but it's true though, James.
I'm tired of both.
That sort of L. I'm gonna give a classic example. I think I was in like the 8th grade. This kid was a tough guy. He's a tough guy. But he fought this older boy named Crank. And Crank had failed like 2 or 3 times. I'm
sorry. Hold on. Listen to me clearly. At my big age now,
yes,
or at my small age then.
No, let's stop saying age and let's start saying levels.
Whatever you want to call it.
Right.
I would not be engaging in fisticuffs with
somebody named Crank.
What's up,
assassin? What's up,
Yo, the assassin.
What it be like?
Listen.
At neither age or level.
What's up, Og? Look,
Yo said this appears to be one-sided. At neither age nor level would I.
He should have adhered to that advice, yo. Because after that fight, don't get me wrong, dude was in there. He was fighting. After that fight, though, his eye was sitting on Dubs. He came to school the next day. He came to school the next day. I sitting on Dubs. A girl tried to clown him because he got beat up. Know what he said? He said, "But I can still fight." And all of us that saw the fight was like, "Yeah, he was in there. He was." So he didn't take a horrible L.
Yeah, because he was still there.
A horrible L.
Like my thing is like you get your ass beat.
Listen to me clearly. That would have gone differently. Number one, what is school? What do you mean school? I don't know what you're talking about. Have you seen my eye? No one will see this. That's number one. Number two, it would not have been a girl. It would have had to have been a guy because I would have had to knock his ass out. That's the only way I would have felt. No, you're not. That's the only way I would have felt better about the scenario. There's no other. Listen. Either I would not have been there in the first place, or that first person would have had to have been a guy.
The guy. Yeah. No, this is a girl.
Had to be.
This is the girl trying to clown.
It don't matter. I don't care what y'all think.
Well, he got mollywopped by a chick.
No, he got beat up by the older dude.
Okay, I thought that's
in a fair fight, which isn't really fair because Crank is 3 years. The girl tried to clown him in class.
That would have had to been a guy.
Tried to clown him, yo.
Yeah.
The closest nigga to her
With a quarter.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yo, me, and my brother Sean used to say this sort of shit all the time. Like, yo, I'm not gonna sit there and argue with you. You got a brother or a boyfriend?
No,
That's facts.
Like,
listen,
I'm not gonna sit there and argue with you. You got a brother or a
listen,
boyfriend?
Listen,
Nah,
normally that. But in that scenario, fuck, I don't vicinity, my guy. Personal.
Oh,
vicinity.
you sit next to us, so you
next to this
co-sign.
nigga?
Yo, so
right.
you guilty by association because I saw you dap
Nigga.
up and give a hug and all that shit. Yeah.
No,
So I'm
not
fucking
even-
him
no,
up.
No, they don't have just sit next.
They don't have to know her.
That's even hey yo, James. You know how you say I'm brazy? Dog, that is even brazier.
in
Because
that-
them two, him next to her, they probably don't
bad,
even
though.
know each other.
In that scenario,
Yeah, but see, here's
Fam.
the thing. Here's the thing you got to keep
Hey.
in context, right? When I was coming up around that age, nigga, you could get in a fight and like at lunch, and you
People
gonna
don't
come
know
back
about it.
in there
Sure.
with
Yeah.
a fat lip.
sure.
You just was out there fighting. It wasn't it. But me and James grew up in entirely two different eras of time.
Yeah.
So the tolerance for everyone around you,
Wait, why
use that.
Why you
is
just said
different.
why you just said you and James as if me and James
did.
are in the
Because we
same-
grew up. No, because we grew up in the same place.
Same city.
Oh god.
So it was a different, like the people around when James was 8th grade ish.
Mhm. Yeah,
The people surround him. That culture was See, you always be trying to undercut my age, man. I was over 1,000.
My bad. I was
saying?
trying to be nice.
Over
Right,
1,000.
right.
You know what I'm saying, but B, like those people would not have allowed James to live that shit down and not
B.
thought of it as. That's the reason
It
why.
had to be something.
Yeah. That's the reason why it took him to be arguing with the girl for her to bring it even up, because when he walked in, his eye was sitting on Duz because he got into a fight. That's what look.
Yeah.
We didn't see it as look at your eye. It wasn't that. She did that because once they got to doing this,
Yeah.
she had to point out something.
Yeah.
That's why. Look at your eye. You
Yeah,
got
she was
me
just
that
showing
my
her
crazy
drones
other-
No,
and
bruh. You sitting next to the girl I'm arguing with. Yo, come here, my guy.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. You're brazy.
And
What if they don't even know each other?
No,
Dog,
not in
If y'all
normal
in the same,
circumstances.
if y'all in the same
Only
class,
in
you know.
that circumstance. Not in the
Hold
normal
up.
circumstance.
But wait a minute.
Only in that circumstance.
Okay.
But wait a minute.
Still.
If they was in the same class, James know him.
Right. I know
So he
too.
could, like, you know
I
what I'm saying?
might already have beef with him.
Oh well, if you already had beef with the nigga, then
No,
alright, then get your shit
hold
off.
up. I said might.
I know. I
I'm
heard
not
you. I heard you.
I'm not guaranteeing that.
But
I'm saying, in
but if
that
you did
scenario,
it, yo, that nigga's just a bystander, just watching this shit. Like, oh,
Fuck.
I'm
that's
not
crazy.
just going to swing.
Oh, you gonna call him out for the fade?
Hey, my guy. Listen.
Hey, yo, check this out. Hey,
Oh,
I
you
gotta
with
fight
that?
you because I
Look,
can't
He got a
fight
lot
her.
of mouth.
See,
I
that's
can
what I'm
see
saying.
that. I can
She
see
got
that.
a lot of mouth. You. Come
Yo,
on.
Yo, I can see
You're
James now.
wild,
yo. I can see
fam.
James now. Like,
That's
James like,
crazy.
she up there. She up
I
there.
would never, fam. Nah.
James like,
Again,
oh, you co-signing that, my dude?
only in
You
this
sitting there
specific
minding his
situation.
business.
That's what. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like
Dude in his
he
phone,
probably not
like,
even co-signing this shit.
Look,
He
it has
probably not
nothing
even
to do
paying
with
attention
him.
to it.
Dude,
Yo,
like,
it has nothing to do with him.
But you're making it something to do with him now.
That's not
You're like,
the
hey,
point.
hey, yo, you.
No, yo, bruh. Excuse
Nah.
me. Pardon me, sir. she
Do you not see her violating me?
Yeah, like
and you're
she
not
wildin'.
saying nothing about
You
it.
just gonna
You
be
must be
sitting there about
co-signing.
it?
You must
You
be
just gonna be sitting
co-signing.
there
it.
about
Fam.
it. All right, bruh.
Yo,
Can we,
funny
can we
I
have
can
a
see
conversation?
I can see James going into his pocket, pulling out a white glove, and slapping this on his face.
wait,
You
just
shall
the
meet
fucking
me on the field of honor, sir.
yeah, with just the pink, with just the thumb and the fucking index. Doop, doop, doop,
I'm
doop,
just
doop.
saying, yo, like, no, gotta have pinky out. Gotta have the pinky out.
I had to think out when you do it.
Like, like,
That's
in that
funny.
scenario, yo, come on, my guy.
I believe you though. I believe you.
Because
though.
there's no way that, again,
You
it was a
already
very
feel
specific
bad because
scenario
you lost
because
this
I
fight.
wouldn't have been at school. Effectively, it wouldn't have happened because I wouldn't have been at school until
Right.
my eye was healed.
Right? Oh
But
yeah,
in
that's
the
facts
event-
though.
In
Yeah.
the event that I couldn't get over that, hey, listen,
Yeah.
the first
Like-
person, it gotta be a guy.
Like, I would,
Yo,
I feel you.
Og
You
said-
would have suspended yourself. Like,
Yo,
Nigga.
Og said, "Excuse me, good gentleman." Bonk.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, it would have had to be a guy. Man,
Sir, you have
preferably-
allowed her to
preferably one of
besmirch my
friends.
character. Pop, pop.
word.
Right. Preferably one of my friends, because there's ways around that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you
the
fight your
first
friend,
person being it just happens to be some girl.
I just
Come
think
on,
that I just
B.
think it's wild that you just going like take pics like.
Yo, she happened to be the first person.
No,
I can't do
not
nothing
her.
with her.
No, not her. I mean the nigga,
But
like he's the
that's what I'm
pick.
saying. I can't do nothing with her.
He actually his pick. I can't call it quite logical, but I can see where he coming from.
I get it. I do get
He's
it.
sitting
You
right
there.
there.
Yeah, I ain't saying
Yo,
shit. Yeah.
If I wasn't looking and like my hearing was a little fucked up, I might have thought it was you.
Yo, hold on. Let me ask you this: how worse would it be if he was laughing and like egging that shit on while she
No,
was
that's
saying
different.
that shit?
Then I don't feel bad about it.
Right.
Oh no, because you shouldn't.
Yeah,
You're supposed to slap that nigga up.
In the first scenario, I feel bad about it.
Right.
Nah,
It just yo,
fuck
look,
that. Why?
You were a tool. You were a tool at the time. I needed.
Yeah,
you.
he
have no idea how much
you
I
were a
needed
punching
you.
bag. I had aggression that needed to get out because I'm already mad.
Now,
I'm
that's
mad
fine.
because I
I've
got
been
into
there
a
before.
fight with this
Human.
nigga,
Yeah.
and then I
Yeah.
lost the fight.
He whooped my ass.
And my eye on
Yeah.
Dubs, and no, it's not a consolation that the nigga's 3 years older than me. Even
No,
though
man, it's
when
not.
you're in the 8th grade, a 3-year difference, man.
It
No,
does though.
Because
Niggas is dealing with puberty and shit. 3 years
Yeah.
older than you, like. You
So
know
I'm
what I mean?
already mad. I'm already
He wasn't
mad.
picking on me. This is a scenario where we were in a fair fight, and he beat my ass. I don't
And
give
it's
a
still
fuck.
not. It's still
Right.
not
No,
fair.
that don't matter.
Right.
Well,
not fair.
right, but I don't know that.
Yeah. No, listen what I'm saying. Crank being 3 years older because he's a dumbass and kept failing in school and standing behind and shit.
Damn.
Homie was penalized for that because had Crank had been our age and they'd have fought, that outcome may have been different. But
Yo, no,
that
that's
3
fine.
years was a hard hill to climb. Yo.
Nigga.
It was a hard hill to climb, yo.
Bruh.
This nigga Og said this devolved so quickly, laughing my ass off. Yo, BCGz boxing match, Addy versus SPJ. Hey, yo, listen,
fight.
let me make this clear. No, real shit. Me and James are never like
I don't fight.
going back and forth like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't fight.
Like,
Yeah, we shouldn't talk about that sort of thing anyway because
facts.
James and I both produce a boxing podcast. We know coaches,
Oh,
we
yeah,
got access
yeah.
to a ring,
That's
all
facts.
that shit. Like, let's not do that.
I just want to
Let's
make
not
it
do that.
clear that that's not this.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
let's
my
not.
man. Straight
Let's not
up.
do that. Mm-mm.
Why is he frozen?
See, it's what I don't know.
He's still as fuck.
His shit then fucked up.
Damn.
Damn, he
Damn,
broke
my
it.
guy.
He clearly broke it.
And he's the host.
He's the goddamn host. Well, in the meantime, while he gets his shit together,
Yeah,
I'm
let's
guessing
start the
I
pod.
should do the
Hey yo,
the
welcome
intro
back.
shit.
Welcome back, my guy.
Thank you. Anyway,
I don't know what happened. But
yo, we was just about.
I heard you, and I'm like, yo, what is going on here? I'm not quite sure what's going on.
That's crazy.
It is what it is. Yeah, go
It
ahead.
is
Start
what it is.
the shit.
All right, started. All right. Welcome
Hold on.
everyone. What?
Hold up.
God
How
damn it!
dare
No,
you.
hold on. No, because it's all all right. Adequate versus
I'm not
ME then.
involved.
No,
No,
we're-
him.
Huh?
He's saying him. He's saying he and you get in the ring.
Yeah, he said.
Oh no, he don't want. He don't want that smoke. He don't want that
He said. That's
smoke.
what he said.
He don't want
I
that
think.
smoke.
I think he did. I
He
think
don't
he
want that
did.
smoke.
Sounds like he does to me.
He better think different.
Um,
Shit.
Welcome everyone to the Black Culture Geeks podcast. This is my man SPJ,
You.
my guy Adequate,
Yow.
and I am Tombstone the Dead Man, and we are just a few geeks talking about pop culture from a black perspective. Facts indeed. We do have quite a few stories. We're gonna probably do some fussing today.
oh, man.
Pretty sure we're gonna
It's
do
a
some
lot.
fussing today.
It's a lot.
As far as stories is concerned. But before we kind of jump
we
into
have
that,
we
even
have
though-
our adult supervision back because
Yes, thankfully.
Yo,
Shit.
you know what I said about that when I heard y'all say that on the show?
What's that?
James knows, I talked to him about it. If I'm the adult supervision, this show is in trouble.
Oh, I mean that's true.
Yo,
But me and James can get unhinged.
hold on, let me laugh at Special Space comment real quick. He said 30 minutes before the intro. Facts.
thanks.
We all mess. Look,
Yes.
Mhm.
I don't want to go too much into big long details because we are 30 minutes into the show as far as what happened during the course of the week. So I'm just going to say my week was basically dealing with what I had to deal with, and also channeling that into creativity, because that's a good way for me to like deal with shit like that. Right? Is write some shit or talk to the to Joseph and Gray about the comic book and the story and the potential animation shit that's probably gonna result as some of this shit. Right? So that's how I dealt with my week. Also, these last 3 days, weather-wise, here, nigga, it's like somebody carved out a 72 hours of spring and carved out, you know what I'm saying, some space out of August and shit and a bit of September and put that shit right in here. It's right now, it's amazing outside.
It's been windy been windy for y'all?
No, not even windy.
There's a breeze. But...
That's what I mean. The breeze, because I've been feeling that shit down here too.
No, it hasn't even hit 80 degrees in the last 3 days.
Yeah,
it is. Right now, it's in that spot that me, James, and Keith like when we go out shooting. We go to a little shooting. It's right there, yo. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I'm only pissed that I really didn't get a chance to do what like I usually do when you have these type of days. I did get to go out. I did one of my walks and shit like that, but it wasn't the same big like we look, fall's coming up. That's when you get a lot of those type of days during fall. Yo, me, you, and the Keith Meister General have got to go back out there and find something to get into, yo.
No, we got the place already.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I almost forgot. Yo, all the shit going on, yo, that's actually exciting. The shit that we have planned for that is exciting. Word. That's exciting. But that was basically my week. Creativity. Yeah. Oh, and I gotta help buy my mama a new stove. But other than that, yeah. That's the week.
You went over there and broke their stove, yo?
No, I don't know what's wrong with it. I know my sister texted me and said, "Mama need a new stove."
Oh, okay. So, all right, you off the hook.
Like I'm gonna go to my mama's house and do some cooking.
Wow, you're foul.
No, that tracks. I mean, I do, but
I know you do.
That's
because you're Chef Boyard Black.
I mean, hey, it is
Chef Boyard B.
All right, I guess Adequate always wants to go last.
You know the vibes.
You know the vibes.
Yeah, you know the vibes.
So
that's because he know that his past week was flag or flame. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean,
see, all right, it's the 3 things. One, is we got some potential new blood.
Oh yeah.
The ink has still yet to dry, but we got some
blow on it.
I don't think that's how it works. When you blow on puddles, they disperse, my guy. Like it's gonna mess up the signature.
Are you a scientist?
No, that's just basic knowledge. But yes, the ink is yet to dry on that, but that is going to. Whew. If that works out the way that we envision that working out,
yeah, that's very convenient.
Yeah, that's
very convenient.
It really is a look.
Very convenient. I know we being cryptic as hell.
But we know what we're talking about.
No, they don't. No, they really don't. But trust them. We know. Yeah, we know. Yeah. Trust and believe is something to do with creativity. Yeah, and a way to expand what we're doing.
Yeah. So all that's really left is work. Oh, and all right. So just to help anybody out there, when you're dealing with some type of support, tech support, or whatever, and this is not this is about people that are at my job, but this isn't advice to them because it's too late for some of them already, and they have to deal with me. So it is what it is.
I mean,
but for anybody else, it'll be fixed when it can be fixed.
Right.
Nobody is purposely making you wait for your issue to be fixed initially.
Right.
Notice I said initially.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's true.
Nobody is making you specifically wait for your specific issue to be fixed initially.
Right.
Don't call me 3 and 4 times about an issue that is not a big deal.
Right.
When you see me twice a week,
Right.
and that day hasn't come that I'm supposed to see you again.
Get off that table, you bastard cat.
Damn, I thought he was speaking to the conversation. Okay.
I mean, that it kind of works.
There's a lot of stuff going on around here.
You're gonna make a way to make it work.
Yeah.
But because it's not going to help you get your issue solved any more quickly.
No,
because contrary to popular belief, most of the time, people in tech support are supporting your tech.
Wait a minute, hold up.
I understand.
You can't. That's not. You can't. The fuck.
I understand why you might think otherwise.
We can't. What the fuck?
Then I also
but then
thought like
you
the squeaky wheel gets the oil. So
well, here's the thing. That don't work with
it. Also gets kicked. You get listen when you get tired of hearing that and you don't have the oil available at the time. Like shut the fuck up.
Hey, yo, you know how many times when I was working at Walmart and I was doing what's that shit? Like the people that pick the orders for people that buy the shit online.
Order pickers.
I will. Yeah, so I will always have the squeaky wheel, the wheel that'll like turn to where you can't like push the shit.
I'm not doing that.
I would just kick that shit. Boom.
See?
Get it right. So
sometimes
I got
you will get kicked.
No, I'm just saying. I understand. I get it.
That's not what it wanted.
Right.
That's not what it really wanted, but that's what it got.
That's what happened.
That's what it got.
No WD-40, none of that shit.
Hey, bro, listen. I get it. You are mildly inconvenienced by this scenario, but you being mildly inconvenienced and choosing to annoy me,
right,
isn't going to help.
Yeah, that's not a good
really
mix.
isn't.
It's not going to help you because it now becomes a situation where this is a scenario that realistically, on top of the fact that it's me, it's just me. We have 13 fucking properties.
Right.
It's just me.
Right. Well, you're the only IT guy for 13 properties?
Well, technically, my supervisor, who's not my supervisor, can help, but she has her own shit she has to deal with.
Right.
It's my job. The properties are my job. They're my responsibility. It's just me. You aren't the only person in the company. You aren't the only person in the company with an issue.
That's fair.
Other people have things that they need taken care of, most of them more important than yours.
Yeah. That's
in this particular instance, the issue is on their email client, they have to actually hit send and receive to send and receive email.
Right.
Instead of it being automatic. Is that annoying? Sure. Is it a slight inconvenience? Absolutely. Is it the end of the fucking world? No. Why? Because you have to open the fucking email client to read it anyway.
Right.
Doing one extra click is not going to kill you.
Right.
In any way, shape, or form.
Because you're already there anyway, opening the shit up.
You already have to open it in order to read the email.
Facts.
So, yes, it's not exactly how it's supposed to work. You are right. There is an issue there that needs to be fixed. And I will fix it when I get the chance, when I get the answer, when I can. Again, it'll be fixed when it can be fixed.
Right.
Nobody is purposely making you wait initially.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm glad you put initially in there because you see, after the annoyance,
right,
anything can happen.
Yeah.
Right.
Because the problem might not get fixed. Well,
I mean,
it's going to get fixed, but it might get delayed because
a lot of other people got problems, my guy.
I mean,
no, but I'm saying like even after you
is.
fix theirs, you just be like, everything's cool, everything's straight. I'll get to yours when I want to get to yours because
it's
you
just how that
me.
goes.
Yeah, like people got to learn. Like we're petty, so
right,
bruh.
Right.
And like I said, the smaller the issue, Don't annoy me. But anyway, moving on. With them, several of my coworkers,
Hold on, I'll be right back.
I happen to be like a sounding board because I just be there.
Yo, I'll
So they
trade
all-
stories with you too.
Bruh.
IT, the stupidity of it.
Oh God.
Y'all could probably do a podcast.
Bruh.
That's it.
Just on
A
that
1 hour,
alone.
yeah, just a 1 hour podcast
Bruh.
every week. That's it.
Absolutely. But my coworkers, here's the thing.
What's the thing?
I don't like people as a rule.
So wait a minute. Why am I just hearing about this?
Oh, trust me. If you're just hearing about that,
I haven't been paying attention.
You are clearly a variant.
I don't belong
You
here.
don't belong here.
Oh shit, TVA?
So it always perplexes me. Like the people that actually know me know that I'm trying to find a way to say this without like sounding like I'm gloating, but
This nigga's
like
ass.
listen, it is what it is.
The people that know
actually
you know that you're ass.
Well, that's neither here nor there. The people that actually know me know that like I'm really helpful. I'm kind of like a people pleaser in a way, but that's only for specific people, though.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was like, see, that's funny because like I've seen you around your peeps, and I've seen you reacting to people that aren't your peeps. And
thanks. It's a drastic difference. It's a little difference.
A little different.
It's clear. If you care to pay attention, it's clearly different. But for the people who see that, that's what they take. So let's say I'm in an office that might have 5 people in it. If I'm close with one of the people, everybody else might see that interaction and assume that I'm a friendly person.
Yeah, it's a mistake made way too common.
Yeah. So all of them that actually talk to me tell me shit that I may not need to know or may not care to know. And they talk shit about each other a lot.
Right.
Like a lot. Like if what up, sis?
What up, sis?
Hey,
Play no
sis.
games in the
If they
building.
knew the things that they say about each other behind their backs, their jobs would cease to run ceremoniously.
Right.
It's just it would be
It'd be bad.
nonstop. Yeah, it would be nonstop issues, and I don't like it. But
exactly.
I'm not gonna.
Hey, you
that's
know
why
what's
someone
funny
never
about that?
smiles.
That's why like monkeys and like primates and shit, they don't smile because that's
They don't show their teeth. That's a threat.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no.
but
It's not a threat. It's a sign of
It is.
Aggression.
No, it's a sign that like you're being buns, like you're mad friendly. That's why they don't smile.
Nah, B.
No. Teeth are in the animal kingdom are weapons.
No, I'm saying
when you
smiling.
bare your weapons.
I'm saying
Yeah,
smiling.
showing your teeth.
They're showing. Yeah. First of all, monkeys don't smile. They don't
Right.
smile. They don't smile. That's not.
That is not what they're doing.
But the part you're talking about is the bearing of teeth. Teeth are a weapon in that world. So it's like if I pull my gat out, you're not gonna think I'm being friendly. So if
I mean,
some other animal comes around and they got
depending
they
on where I
bearing
am when
fangs
you
and
pull
shit,
your gat,
that's true. And what the
I might-
situation is,
yeah, because like if
'Cause
you're in
that's-
front of me,
and you might be
there's a
getting
bigger
robbed,
threat in
and
front
I'm
of
like,
us.
yo,
right? I'm like, oh my god.
What I'm saying is they say like the like smiling like in primates and monkeys and shit, that's a sign of like your buns, you know what I mean? That's why they don't do that shit. Like that's
I'm
why
not sure where you getting that from, but
it's true. It's true.
I don't know about that one, bro.
I'll show you. Offline.
No, pull it up, my guy.
No, I'm trying to be engulfed in the conversation. I can't.
No, nigga, and educate me, my guy. Fuck you mean? We're not passing up this opportunity for a learning lesson. But But yeah, like they just do this shit, and it's like, if only you knew.
Real quick, hold
before
you say it, real quick. Addy does have some basis in what he's saying. Myth: chimps can smile like humans do. No, chimps have a wide variety of facial expressions, but a true smile is not one of them. That's what we were saying, James. Yeah. Chimps make this expression when they are afraid, unsure, stressed, or wanting to appear submissive to a more dominant treatment.
That's what I was saying. Submissive.
So yeah,
that's what I was saying.
Got you.
So yeah.
See, thank you.
Yeah,
I couldn't find the link. You know what I mean? Like,
I didn't have a link. I just did a search.
Well,
we're
going
to
monkey
smile.
Stop. I said, the monkey smile. And
man, yo, stop trying to teach me how to Google this, nigga.
I put,
hey, yo, stop. Now.
You can put quotations on either end.
So okay, all right, okay.
I'm so tired of this nigga.
Yo, I can't stand this.
Like, yearly.
Maybe we don't need.
What's up, Biddy?
Annually, I get bullied by this nigga.
Maybe we don't need adult supervision. I don't know.
That's why when I heard that, when I watched the playback,
yeah,
like
you literally proved us wrong.
I thought you was going to be inviting Joe on, or maybe even Sis to come on. You know, Sis to come on. So, what he said, don't it? What are you talking about?
Yeah, those two picks would have been way. My bad. Those two picks would have been way better.
Word.
Straight up. Because this nigga, fam.
That's outside of writing more music.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
wait a minute, you writing music?
Yeah, I do raps.
Oh. Yeah, he raps.
You do raps.
Yeah, I think I just dropped something.
Stop, because I know what you're gonna say next.
What?
No, not you, James.
This was soft promotion.
No,
I didn't do anything.
Not you.
So you saying it's not me? You're not talking to me.
No, I ain't talking to you.
Okay.
Nah, B.
I'm talking to him.
You talking to him?
What are you talking about? He just
put
out music.
I mean, I just put out music, so
he just put out music.
It's soft promotion.
But then
it's soft promotion, B.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, he just put out music,
right?
Mm-hmm.
I just finished some music,
and that was it.
I mean,
he was still talking. He was still talking about his week, bro. He still. I mean, you know,
right? Like apparently.
Yeah. Look. Cool off,
America.
Cool off. Hey, sis, that's my sister.
Yeah. I saw Taylor.
Apparently, that's all from the three of us that has happened. That's what I'm saying.
That has underlying things, but we ain't gonna touch on that.
I don't know what he's talking about, but okay.
No,
I don't know either. I'm completely baffled. I don't know. All I was saying is, Tune put out music.
Mm-hmm.
I just finished some music. And if you would let me finish, I was about to say I'm supposed to be shooting a part for a video today.
Oh, that's what's up. For sure.
And
my bad. I was being premature. My bad.
I mean, that's as far as I can go with
right
the people on screen and music
right
now. That's what I'm saying.
Bo Flex, what's up, man?
I hear you.
Well, I didn't say anything. What did I say wrong?
No, I didn't say you did say anything wrong. I just said I hear you.
All right. Yeah, so music makes the people come together. Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
Not some of the shit I've been writing lately.
Well, all right, yeah, realistically. Yeah,
that's some of the shit I've been writing lately.
There's an issue there. But yeah, it would be really dope if since we do things together,
yeah,
because you do music and I do music,
we do music.
So
yeah,
if only,
yeah,
nah,
yeah. See,
never mind. I'm bugging. I'm bugging.
That's what I was talking about. But
no, I'm bugging. I'm bugging.
No. Finish the statement. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it would be a crazy idea. If
there was an idea.
There was an idea.
Wow.
I'm just saying it would be a crazy idea if he does music.
See,
I do music. What?
And And then what?
I would just it would just be like, you know how like triangles have 3 points?
Yeah. I smell you.
And like the connecting line is supposed to be music, but the triangle doesn't really complete.
Yeah, a trilogy. I got you. Yeah.
So I'm
yeah.
just like, if we could do triangle offense.
See, that's what I'm saying. So for the listeners, so the people that were listening to the shit that I was saying in the beginning,
yeah,
it tracks.
Apply it now.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to get here.
No, hold up. But I still haven't said anything.
It doesn't
Don't
matter.
quote me, dog. I ain't said shit.
I hear that easy ass shit.
This nigga like, yo, like you ain't gonna gotch me.
I'm just saying, triangle offense. You know, Paul Kane, Fabulous.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
I'm just saying, it would be
ass.
You understand the rapidy raps? I mean, you don't.
Man, see, this one, man. Like, yo, this is wild.
You know what I'm talking about, man.
I smell you.
You get it.
I definitely get the vibes, dog.
You get it,
ass.
Yeah.
So it's what it is.
So okay, so what about your week? And let's move this along.
Oh man, so fuck. Hey yo, listen. So as I said,
before you go into that,
I know
Ogma has a suggestion.
I know you're gonna do that.
We have to
and the answer is no. The answer is no.
Listen, we have to sometimes pay attention to the people that's listening, that faithfully listen every week.
No.
Ogma said, "Can we have a section of the show every day where we bomb more adequate? Please?
Wait.
This is the content I signed up for. Like,
did that just not happen?
I have a legitimate question.
So
Addy, do you want to go back to his comment about you and him getting in the ring now? Like,
no, we ain't gotta do that on live. Like, I'll just hit him up in the DMs. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Facts.
I'm not bummed.
Facts.
Okay.
Now, but shout out to you, Oak. Yeah, my week's been crazy. So I wanna preference this shit saying again, like I normally say every week, people need to stop fucking playing with me.
You want to
They
what?
never will.
You, sir, relax. Also, I needed people to understand that I am mad introverted.
Facts.
And for the past like month and a half, going on 2 months, I've been around people all the fucking time.
Facts.
So it's nice when I have time that I'm like, yo, I just want to chill, relax, and cool, you know what I mean? Like, just kicking and shit. And that doesn't mean like I'm just around people like at the crib or around you necessarily. Like, yo, you have to understand, like, yo, I work a job that I do a 10-hour shift for 4 days in a row. I'm around those people too. So I need time to shut down and get to myself also. You know, like I need that. Because far be it for me to snap on you for you not giving me my space. Because I don't want to do that. And you don't want that either.
When you say giving you your space, what does that exactly entail?
Going to Mercury.
Give me the fucking universe.
Okay,
Sure.
so
Okay.
got
So
you.
I was a little off.
I was a little off. This is about
Just
13
saying.
billion light years. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yo, parsecs, nigga. Give me parsecs of space. Straight up. So I just been dealing with a situation where a person doesn't understand that. It's like, yo, I don't want to be around people all the time. Like, even though when I'm at home, I'm still around people, but I'm not intermingling with them.
Yeah, because you just close your door.
No, I be downstairs and I stay to myself. Like, even if I'm upstairs, I close my door and I stay to myself. You know what I mean?
You
Like,
should definitely close your door.
no, it's closed now, so that's cool. But it's just that's what I need, you know. And then I also need people to hold themselves accountable for the things they do. Like, what I'm saying is this, right? Just because you don't remember that you was foul to me,
Thank you, Sean.
doesn't mean it didn't happen.
That's one of my favorite.
Oh, hold on. You said
Listen, just
said
because
featuring
you don't
adequate.
remember,
Yeah,
this adequate?
mine's is not.
Yeah.
Featuring.
that's
Oh yeah,
one
yeah.
of my favorite.
Oh,
That's one of my
yeah,
favorite
shout
collabs we did.
out to you, Jonathan. Yeah,
So-
yeah.
He was singing?
No, he had a verse
I had
on
a
that.
verse.
A
And
vis-
part-
a singing
Hey, yo, stop.
verse.
Hey, yo,
No, no,
James, stop.
Oh,
No.
my bad.
Damn.
I'm sorry. No, it was in the comment. We gotta address the comment. Team just said we gotta address the comment.
You gotta.
And then he did, and then you.
No, I needed clarification. What the fuck you mean?
By the way, don't forget to like the video. That helps us out a lot. Appreciate it. We don't say that as often as we should.
That's facts.
Continue, Addy. Never mind.
No, James.
Never mind the ass. Never mind what you think is ass. Just
get your shit off. Get your shit off.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Go ahead.
Right.
Apparently, I just had to wait for my answer. Okay, fine.
Zoom answered it.
Oh, so he wasn't singing.
No, he had a verse.
He did what? No, a verse singing. Right.
No, he was
like
rapping.
Usher has verses.
No, he was. Listen,
what?
he was rapping.
Huh?
Spitting bars.
Can we go back there?
Anyway, so
fuck it. All right, I won't ask no questions.
I just want to make it clearer for people to know, like, just because you don't remember you violated me, doesn't mean that you didn't.
Facts.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And also, it's not up to me to remind you how you violated me.
That's also a fact.
And any type of circumstance, whether you're drunk, high, sober, whatever, like the first two, you probably just don't remember. But if you're sober, like, you should know. You know what I mean?
Right,
yeah.
Right.
But the other circumstances, like, yo, fam, like, do your intoxicants responsibly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
It's not up to me. And also, I'm not a liar. Like, have I lied? Do I lie? Yes, I do. But I'm not a perpetual liar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a human.
I love the way you said that.
Yeah, me too.
No, because it's true. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And that's just one of the things that's been, like, really pissing me off. Because I'm trying to get through to people. Don't play those type of games with me, because I feel like it's very gaslighty.
Yeah, it is. It is.
When you're pretending that you're apologizing after I call you out, but you're really not apologizing. You're apologizing to make me feel bad for the things that I'm saying when I'm checking you. That ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not really about to hold yourself accountable for what you did, and you don't remember, and then you're saying, "Oh, I would never do that." How in the world? Like, yo, but fam, you did it. You know
that shit
did it
disgusting.
though. But you did it though.
Yeah,
so how are you sitting there telling me? See, that
was
shit
mad
would have me hands on throat.
Yo,
yo, stop playing with me.
Yo, literally, somebody tried to give me a charge about some shit, and maybe, like, when I told them what happened, I was like, yo, went on for like 40 minutes or whatever. Maybe I was being hyperbolic, but it just felt that long. You know what I'm saying? It probably was like 15, 20 minutes. But then it's like, yo, the conclusion was, oh, no, I was just playing. I'm like, yo, you saw me tight for all that time.
Yeah, no,
like, really livid.
Yeah.
And now you're saying, oh, you were just kidding. You're playing with me. Don't do that, because I was about to black on you. Don't do that.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. Like, straight up, it's dangerous. But whatever. I just need people to just, like, stop doing stupid shit. And also at my job,
that's never gonna happen.
It's never.
Ever.
I am okay with that fact, but I just need people to do that for them. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm a changed person. You know, I'm not wilding like I was in my teens and shit.
That's my secret, Captain. I'm
always wilding.
Always.
My fault.
I don't want to get. I don't want to go back to there, because, like, yo, like, that's gonna, like, yo, like, the amount of pressure I'm gonna put on you is not necessarily for you. It's gonna be for shit that I wasn't able to do back then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Ogma is so dumb in the comments right now. Like if playing with you was a person,
yo, thanks.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, so damn, that shit threw me off. Just kidding. Yeah, just kidding. All right, hey, yo, pull up, fam. You got all this smoke, dog. Hope you ain't got no baby lungs. So people at work, like, I love my job. My job is cool, and I actually
Those
like what
are
I
two
do.
very different statements.
Yes, they are.
What?
Those are two very different statements.
They are.
What?
I love my job, and my job is cool.
Okay.
Maybe he only loves what's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I do. Well, it just the thing with me is people have a tendency to fuck shit up for everybody.
Sure. Yeah. Have you
And
met
it's so-
people?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately. So remember when I was telling you about Shorty that taught me, well, not taught me, but gave me the training for the forklift shit or whatever, or
She
the
taught
reach
you.
truck.
She
Now
taught
she
you.
didn't teach me. I've been knowing how to do this shit.
No,
But,
she added to your knowledge base. She taught you.
Man, I guess whatever.
Why is that an issue? You said it the
I
first
don't
time.
understand. Yeah, she taught you. She taught you. She
Mm,
added
that's
to
what
you.
she
She added to you.
trained.
Right.
Trained.
Train is teaching. Training.
They're first cousins, my guy.
Fuck,
All right,
They're-
fine.
they're
Well,
first
They might be.
all right,
They might
all right.
even be kissing cousins.
Ew, that's just disgusting. Go home and kiss their husbands. Ew.
Oh god.
Nah, but she ended up complaining about because there's OSHA laws in place in warehouses
Yes.
where you work. If you work 10-hour shifts, you're supposed to get 3 breaks
Yeah. It's a lot
outside
OSHA
of your
rules.
lunch. You know what I'm saying? So they were trying to enforce that, and she started complaining to the higher ups about it. Oh, they trying to take our money and this and that, which isn't the case at all. And one of my supervisors, he got like real tight. So now it's to the point like we only get 2 breaks now because it doesn't
Damn.
yeah, it doesn't fuck with the OSHA laws. So it's okay for us to get 2 breaks, but the other break we could take like a 5-minute break, like just to chill, but we have to be on the floor.
Biddy laughing at Biddy. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? So I was kind of pissed at that. And I'm also kind of pissed that like I was supposed to be hired on, but it's been,
Yeah. What happened to that?
it's been what is it, prolonged or whatever? Like it's being extended. Like it won't happen until like the middle of September. Which I'm not
That sounds
really
about right.
But I'm not really tripping because, like at least I'm there and
You're
it's going
there,
to
and a
happen.
lot of places. Well, I know in Maryland, a lot of places there's like a 90-day whatever before when you come from a temp agency
Yeah.
before they make you permanent. So you're still, I mean, in comparison,
fresh, you
you're
know what I'm
still,
saying?
yeah.
Which is a bit upsetting, but I'm not tripping because I'm still getting that same paycheck, so I ain't really tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than that, like shit's been cool, like, and plus I get a lot of reverence when like I'm working, like people shout me out, they be like, "Yo, you doing a good job," da da da.
Oh,
So
okay.
other than that, like my week's been pretty cool because I just been doing what I got to do and coming home and doing me. So yeah, that was my week.
Huh.
My bad if I
Interesting.
elongated the
Interesting.
shit.
No, you
Oh,
got
okay.
distracted.
Yeah, got distracted. This is interesting. I found this the other day to answer something that James said. Just take a listen.
Oh my god. Woo!
So now I'm headed out the door of a building that explodes behind me. This badass walk I'm doing slow and silently. I keep it moving far away and out of sight. No longer the champion, cause this is not my fight. Just like mine, it's not yours, right? 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 Non-belief is not a thing to build a culture on. It's probably why these days I'm standoffish, because I'm feeling torn and frankly want for being connected with those that propagate it, especially when I see other issues that need debating. Minority and the minorities, nothing that I care about becomes the priority. In fact, it takes a backseat to outright ignored to me and even scoffed at by people in a position they can't afford to be. A bit obtuse, but the moment I cut loose, they're gonna scream and never fit, be offended and de-abused. But see, I say just what I choose, and none of you are in my shoes. In situations of reverse, you still don't know what you would do. Difference and perspective, reference and vantage point. Your lack of historical context disappoints, but don't surprise me, cause this is the exact same bullshit, just revised. See, I've seen it all before. So now I'm headed out the door of a building that explodes behind me. This badass walk I'm doing slow and silently. I keep it moving far away and out of sight. No longer the champion, cause this is not my fight. Just like mine, it's not yours, right? 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 Man, I get it, you're not coming where I'm coming from. And you don't have to have the same conversations with your son or your daughter to teach him how to avoid death by the assumptions that others will put upon ya. It's obvious that you will never empathize. I feel the same way that I do about someone taking their lives, and I'm accepting that. But what I'm not accepting is denial, so I'm peacing out, and you won't hear from me for quite a while. Not attending your conventions, I don't get invited anyway. I'm dedicating energy to anything you have to say. You fight nativity scenes in front of courthouses, pales in comparison to anything that I'm espousing. Scientific critical thinking, I'm with that. I'm still a skeptic and I'm still applying it to my reps. But that don't mean I have to fall in line with your agenda. Yeah, I got the message and I'm marking it returns. And now I'm headed out the door of a building that explodes behind me. This badass walk I'm doing slow and silently. Keep it moving far away and out of sight. I'm out to the champion cause this is not my fight. Just like mine.
That voice sounds familiar.
Right? Just like mine, it's not yours, right?
Here's the thing. This is a very funny thing that's about to come up next.
It's not yours, right? Just like mine, it's not yours,
hey,
right?
yo, so many atheists claim to be humanists, but when minorities get killed by the cops, they don't give a shit. This open community, they have no affiliates. We're fighting a different fight, so miss me with your membership. They ignore that we have a racism problem with the figureheads of the movement. Look at these hypocrites. You know what really gets me pissed? It makes me wanna snap from whites to blacks, how we should interact. When the cops are on our tracks, and when they pull us over, hands on the straps. Have you ever been handcuffed just for talking back? Hit up on their trunks so they can search you for crack. Call you up types of names, but they grab on your sack. They show me in the back and call me a thug with no respect for authority. Most of y'all would disagree, claim you a skeptic. I find that hard to believe.
I'm headed out the door of
I got a question.
And you like you was looking around.
Fine, sir.
You was looking around.
I have a question, fine, sir.
Yo.
Who was that?
And he like, who? That was I.
That was adequate.
I is the new. Oh, I is the rapper.
That was I.
The rapper's name.
No, there was a rapper named Adequate.
He is I am
a rapper
adequate.
named Adequate. Okay,
Yeah,
so you happen to share
ADEKWIT.
your name with
No. That's him. That's him.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Him.
That's I. Yep.
Huh.
Pretty good, right? It's pretty good, right?
I when you say him, like you saw Powerpuff Girls, like so you mean
no, B.
that devil character?
Wow.
Hey,
yo, the one with the crab hands.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, Ogma is hilarious. He said, yo, whoever was just rapping, you need to throw some auto-tune on that and turn the vocals down. He said it was slap then.
Wow.
Damn it. Thanks, bro.
Yo, Og, you rap?
Oh shit.
Oh.
Why do we have to see this is not it? Why are we even
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Yeah, stop that.
What is trying to go there?
Yo.
Stop it.
Like,
Cut it out.
Ow.
Cut it out.
I'm gonna back right on into these stories.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get into these topics.
Day 11 of R. Kelly's criminal trial.
Which, by the way, I have not been really paying attention to.
No, only updates I have are when we do the show. I haven't paid attention to it other than that.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it. Robert.
A new witness testified to a 9-year on and off relationship with the singer that began when she was 15. The 11th day of R. Kelly's trial in Brooklyn federal court may not have brought stunning new revelations to the fore, but the testimony of a reluctant witness seemed to confirm a pattern of grooming by the disgraced entertainer that others have long claimed. As reported by USA Today, a 31-year-old woman identified only as Alexis testified that she met Kelly when she was 15 going on 16. During the Jacksonville, Florida stop of his Light It Up tour in 2006. Alexis stated that she entered into a friendship with the singer that quickly became sexual and continued on and off for the next 9 years. The witness, Alexis, testified she was invited backstage by someone in his entourage to meet Kelly following the Jacksonville concert, then met him the next day on his tour bus in the mall parking lot. She said she signed a non-disclosure agreement there. Did they ever discuss her age? I may have, she said. She said Kelly seemed to be amenable at the time to a platonic friendship. Alexis acknowledged under questioning by prosecutors that she did not want to testify at the trial, and she had hazy memories of when and where alleged sexual encounters with Kelly first began and her age at the time. I don't recall how old I was, she said. It's hard. It was 16 years ago. Point of order, sir. If you know how old you are now, and you have an exact number that you're giving.
Yeah, she said 16 years ago.
Oh, all right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't just me.
You're right. You're right.
How often did they have
that
sex?
Me up too.
How often did they have sex? She was asked. I don't really recall, she said. She said her first sexual contact with him was at his suburban Chicago home, but they didn't always have sex when they met. She said the first time she went to visit him in Chicago, they didn't have sex, but went to the movies or the mall. Later, she said she also traveled to Atlanta, Detroit, and Palm Springs to be with Kelly. Alexis also echoed earlier witness testimony that Kelly had a habit of recording his sexual encounters, though she did not indicate that she had been taped performing any sexual acts. Instead, she testified about joining Kelly and members of his entourage sitting around eating and joking in a McDonald's, which was captured on video. It's always McDonald's. I was just worried about being in the video, she told prosecutors. I'm pretty sure I was probably 17 at the time. I was under the age of 18, she responded when asked why, according to the USA Today. Alexis testified that the first phase of her relationship with Kelly ended when she became pregnant in 2010. The relationship resumed 2 years later and continued until she entered a relationship with someone else who reportedly texted Kelly that she wanted to be a wife, at which time she kind of cut ties. Nevertheless, Alexis testified that she maintained feelings for Kelly and still occasionally attended his concerts in Jacksonville. In light of her testimony, which was not cross-examined by the defense, it should come as little surprise that Alexis is not among the complainants in Kelly's trial, and her claims are not the source of any of the charges he is currently facing. She was instead brought forward by the prosecution to further illustrate a pattern of manipulation and coercion by Kelly, as he allegedly preyed on underage fans for sexual use with the help of a homegrown criminal enterprise of enablers. Let me stop for a second. That was genius. This prosecution knew that she was not going to testify against him. So they did not have her as one of their witnesses for that. Right. They put her up there simply to show everybody this is the result of the shit that he's been doing to people.
Right.
That's
listen, you gotta find a way to get it in, B.
Hey.
You gotta build the narrative.
Absolutely.
You gotta build the narrative.
Similarly, the prosecution brought forward forensic experts, one of whom corroborated claims made by the trial's first witness, Geronda Johnson Pace, who explicitly, I tried.
Yeah.
Who explicitly described an instance of sexual abuse on the first day of the trial. Pace, then a teen, recalled her last day at Kelly's home, saying he spit on her, slapped her, and choked her until she passed out after he flew into a rage because she texted a friend. After oral sex, she said she used her blue shirt to wipe semen from her face and saved it. That T-shirt was examined by DNA expert Young Fui Wu, who compared the DNA. I'm so sad that was easier for me to pronounce than the other name. But anyway, who compared the DNA on the shirt to DNA taken from Kelly via cheek swab. They are exactly the same, said Wu, who upon cross-examination testified that he had not been made aware of the origin of the shirt or whether it had been stolen. Also on the stand Thursday was the computer forensic agent for the Department of Homeland Security, Chris Wilson, according to USA Today. Wilson testified about 3 devices he examined, 2 iPhones and a laptop, from which he said he was able to retrieve everything. He said he found a text message, sender unnamed, that read, "You're young and there's a lot of things you don't know. I want to groom you and be bonded with you," which was sent on December 24th, 2017. In all, Thursday's testimonies were intended to further holster the prosecution's position that Kelly, who is facing decades worth of racketeering and sex trafficking charges in multiple states, is a well-established sexual predator with a pattern of grooming, especially vulnerable, read underaged victims.
Listen, bro. We on this show have dissected Robert for years now. So my comments about this whole story and all this events that's happening now is not necessarily towards Robert or that criminal organization he had over there that was helping him do the shit he did, because we've talked about that ad nauseum. I'm pointing to his defenders right now. Remember when all those people that was defending him? This is why you don't defend ass clowns like him. Because I start seeing people different after they defend shit like this, because it starts to seem like you're not defending him as much as you're defending yourself and maybe some practices that you want the narrative to support as not being such a bad thing for you to do. And let's put the blame on the fast girls thing and not the bullshit you're doing. No, what you've done is you've sacrificed your credibility on the altar of celebrity or some songs that slap. I do not respect that shit. And not just because I have a daughter myself and nieces and shit like that. Just on a human level, you should not place someone's celebrity or what they do very well above them abusing fucking children. People, period. Fact. But children specifically. I see a lot of you motherfuckers out there, man, all the time, but I see a lot less of you now. And I knew this shit was going to happen. The moment they was going to drag his punk ass in court, we was going to get other parts of the story. Now I'm sitting here waiting to see the people roll their sleeves up and defend this fucking scumbag. I want to see you do it, because just understand the splashback from his bullshit and his toxic waste of a personality and practices falls on you too. Because if you're willing to enable that shit, there's nothing you're not willing to do. And if you're a parent and you're willing to do that shit, I have no words for you on that regard.
Hey, yo, fam, not to hold you, but when you was like saying all the splashback and all that shit, like, yo, you know what I was
You
thinking?
thought about pissing.
Yeah, then I was thinking about the
Come
bitch,
on,
shit.
bro.
That's
Really?
it was a double entendre.
Like, come on,
Really
my
bars,
God.
you looking at bars and stuff. Oh, now you want to look at bars.
Now you want to be talking about bars and shit.
Wow. No, but no, your point still stands. It's like, yo, like all that shit added up. It made sense.
Listen, B.
If you
Listen,
guys
it's real
remember-
simple. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
If you guys remember that one woman who I was in constant argument with about this,
Yes.
that she made a statement similar to, who are you talking to me to tell these women what they can and can't do sexually?
They're not women. If they're
They're not women.
Yeah, they're girls. It's like it was this one meme. I think one of our homies posted it, like something about do men like girls or some shit like that. I was like, well, I hope not, like, because the post specifically said girls and not women. Like,
yo,
there's a difference. Turns out,
yeah, there is.
But you know what? It wouldn't be rape culture if it wasn't. Like, you have to expect that there are people out there that will find any reason and will pull rationalizations out of their asses to defend shit like this, to defend it and go, listen, no, because I don't believe that, nigga. I don't give a fuck how many times you was in the crowd at a performance with a fucking lighter in your hand doing this shit that I believe you can. I don't give a fuck about that. We talking about people's lives and mental health. Yeah. So all that, yo, how debauched you are is on display when you try to defend shit like that. And subsequently, when I see a lot of it, while I don't have a scientific metric to be able to go, okay, percentage of people, blah, 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 blah. Just seeing that side, that amount of people willing to defend and die on these fucked up hills shows me that there's a problem here. There's a problem here. And once again, you're basically giving up your credibility to me with that shit. Like, you good with that? That's cool. And also, don't think you're gonna hand me this little small acquiescence about, I'm not saying he was right, but I don't want to hear that, B.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that. He is a grown-ass man with a history of this shit, and everybody knew he had a history of it, and y'all motherfuckers still went and defended him. And I was like, Me and SBJ said on this very show, okay, when that shit go to court and there's discovery and they start finding all this shit, let me see that energy then. More than often, the energy becomes silent. Say nothing.
They selling now though, right?
But they was loud as fuck on them
not
posts.
seen anything.
I ain't seen none of it. None of it. None of it.
Not
fuck
a thing.
Fuck that. Keep that same energy, my guy.
They quiet. They quiet as shit now, yo. Crickets. Crickets.
Yeah,
not even from that one woman.
Yeah, people get low as fuck.
But don't think we don't remember. Don't think we didn't.
Petra's Farm remembers.
Petra's Farm remembers.
Yeah, the reason why I remember because we petty.
Ain't
strong.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yes. Yo, our memories are long with that fuckery. We remember who did it, what they said, and what rationalizations they tried to pull. We got receipts.
Hey, yo,
It
reminds me of a post that James posted recently. Remember how they treated you, and it could be for the good and the bad, but that is very important. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
Don't just get mad at somebody.
Always remember how they treated you.
Yeah, and that's
always remember how they treated you.
The good and the bad.
The good and the bad. Yo, Bowflex says, I'm from Florida City. He got arrested in Haines City, went to Haven.
Shouts to Florida.
It was wild hearing about it. I think I was in high school at the time. All right, Miami-Dade. Look.
You know the vibes. Trey found. Born and raised. Yeah.
Okay. All right, bro. Okay.
Won't go back though. Listen, won't go back.
Hey yo.
They try to go back though.
They're wilding.
But I knew this day would come.
Oh, come on now.
We said it on the show numerous times. Listen,
absolutely.
Y'all need to be real careful what behavior you're willing to support in print and in public. Like, because again, especially with somebody with me that has my short-term memory suck. My long-term memory is crazy.
Again, because we're petty.
You have no idea.
I remember what people did to me, how they made me feel, and all that. So,
and I remember the disgust when I saw some of the bad arguments you motherfuckers was using at the time. I mean, just like, okay.
Yep.
We don't have time to keep talking about this.
But the
shit.
thing was, they were
when
really
the court case come up.
Yeah. But the thing is, they were really horrible arguments.
They were terrible.
And I'm like, yo, fam, you got kids though, dog. Like,
you got kids, fam. See,
that was my response to that woman. I said, so you have a daughter.
Oh my, like
when your daughter is 16, are you going to keep that same energy? She never answered that question.
No, she didn't. I remember that. She never answered that.
You put her in the corner. She was like, oh, won't answer that.
Like I said, B, we saw you. You know how a lot of times we say in the process of you with the fuckery, we go, we see you. Well, now we going past tense. We saw you.
We already knew what it was when we got there. Like we already knew the vibes.
We saw you and we took pictures.
You seem to be invisible now.
Yeah, we saw. We could see.
So one of the few things is happening. Either you didn't really care that much.
Yeah.
Because the argument that you can have is, oh, I didn't even know he. All right, then you don't really care that much. Right. You don't care as much as you claimed to care then.
Right. So why are you arguing with me about?
So what was the point? Yeah. So what was the point of all that? You were just trying to be contrarian. Like, is that what that was?
Oh no, that's not what it is, James. His song slapped.
But here's the thing, and I've maintained this. They are two different things.
It's absolutely besides the point.
Right. There are some people that anybody that puts them in the same category in the sense that, man, I just can't listen to him because every time I hear him, I think of that. I'm with you.
Yeah, that's me.
Anybody that puts them in the same category as because the songs were good means that he couldn't have. No, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Yeah, that's goofy.
Right.
That's just not how that works.
Oh, hold on. Let's read this Fab thing about
so
he says
Tim bringing up the crime syndicate that helped Kelly facilitate these acts. What type of protection is Kelly under so that he don't start dropping names and players on the game? Then he does. Well, here's the thing. Kelly don't got a lot of money.
Not anymore.
No, it's just realistically, Kelly don't got a lot of money.
You don't. We did that on the show before too. We talked about when we
talked about that last week too.
We did.
Yeah, he don't got a lot of money left. So he, money equals power.
Once you don't have it no more.
Scenarios, he ain't really got the money like that.
Right.
And I'm fairly certain that all those people,
they're gonna fold.
They have not even that. I'm fairly certain all those people have deals already.
I was about to say that. Because when they go out there and do their investigative shit and discovery and all of that, nigga, once they caught you, came out. Yes, sir. Once they got you,
they were on there. Yeah,
we did that.
Yeah, they was admitted to the shit.
We
that's
were
what I'm saying. They gonna
got fold. Deals already.
Yeah, trust me. The prosecution, the state's attorney already was over there. This happened probably better than a year or so ago, where these people got already interviewed and already talked to about options and had to go get lawyers and all that other shit. Yeah,
one dude was like, "Yo, we were carrying around videotapes of him doing this shit and kept it in the tuck and all that." I was like, "Yo, y'all are wow."
Right,
all that.
Right. So if he dies because of something happened, first of all, I'm not going to be shedding no tears.
But I mean,
I'm just not. Sorry, this is not me. But you know why? Because I keep the same energy. Because, truth be told, everybody knows about the sex offender that goes to jail. What dumb niggas gonna do to him in there? That's been the thing for a long ass time. Right? So that's number one. Number two, I done heard way too many dads say to me, quite rightfully so, somebody do that to my kid, they did. So whatever mechanism happens where he winds up on the short end,
I don't care.
That shit don't bother me because everybody, usually every father's energy is, you do that to my daughter, you're gonna die.
Or your son, or whatever.
Your son, whatever. But yeah, exactly. Your child, period. But specifically, I've heard it mentioned daughters. Right. Daughter, do it to my daughter. Because dudes don't particularly think of their son, that happening to their son. Think about it happening to their daughter.
Hold on, didn't R. Kelly get some charges about diddling boys too?
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, no. The charges weren't him involved with the boy. The charges were him facilitating sex.
Meeting?
Oh. Yeah. It was him facilitating sex.
Yeah, that'll make it any better.
No, it's just, but there's a
vast difference.
Yeah. But yeah, the charges were for him facilitating.
Like I said, y'all gotta be careful, man. Y'all on these public internet things defending rapists, pedos and all that shit. I'm like, yo, y'all need to be very careful.
No, not careful in the sense that you do that shit and keep it going on. Like, yo, just
stop. I'm talking about even if you honestly in good faith believe that this person is innocent or all that shit, you have to understand that the arguments you're making are going to speak for who you are as a person.
Right. But that's what I mean, though, shit, yo. Because I feel like they do it too.
I do too.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but I do keep the lane open for the person that doesn't. That's making they think they're making a good faith argument in the sense that they don't have malice. They really, truly are misinformed, and they think that I'm leaving space open for that because it's science, B. Science, we don't do 100%. It's always a 99 point, whatever. Right?
I know you right, fam. I got you.
So,
I got you.
no, talking to y'all need to be really careful about going balls to the walls for this used to be rich nigga.
Broke boy.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to be real careful. Like, he ain't. I know he made you feel away in that video. I'm sure when that song come across the airway, that should not be the determining factor on how moral or immoral his acts and behavior is.
Facts. Because
that should not be swaying you.
The artist from the art.
But they don't really be doing that though, B.
Yeah, they don't.
Like, because if you're allowing the fact that his song slap to have you not be able to judge some shit when this shit go down, you're not separating the music. You're letting the music,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
But even the music is like, it's speaking for who he is as a person. Like, he made this song with Aaliyah, AJ Nothing But
Man,
a Number.
whoa. Only
That's
some
a
of the
reach.
music.
Well, I'm not saying all, I didn't say all of it. I didn't say all of it.
Right, but most of the
said
people
some.
defending Kelly because of music ain't talking about AJ Nothing But a Number.
Yeah,
Like,
they talking about
let's be
shit like
realistic.
no,
They're talking
they
about happy
like the
people,
like the
I Believe I
cookout
Can Fly.
songs and shit.
Right.
I got you. Yeah.
They're not usually talking about those songs that if
And
we were
with good
we would
reason.
have heard.
I was about to say
No.
with good reason, because
Then they would look some type of way, be like, oh, you were into that?
because here's the thing. This is so funny to be able to say this. Everybody on this live stream is an artist. Everybody broadcasting right now on the Black Culture Geeks is an artist. We know how much
Eddie
of
does live streams of video games and whatnot.
Go subscribe to Eddie.
Hey, yo,
He just did it last night. He just came last night. I got the notifications on my Discord, my guy. But I got them like 7 times. Why did they come through like
Hey, yo, fam, I don't know. I don't know.
It came through. Like, it came through. I saw it. I was like, that's what's up, my guy. And then, like, 5 minutes later, it came through again. And I'm like, what?
Oh, because I fucked up the first time because I didn't have my mic on. I didn't have my mic on, and
In the
I didn't have a
Discord,
setting. No. I didn't have a setting of my mic on in one of the what's the shit?
So he stopped and restarted.
Yeah. I had to do it over.
But what I'm saying is, like, that sends the notification to the Discord again.
Yeah.
He stops it and then starts it again.
Not usually Discord.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know it did it 7 times though.
No, it was like 3.
Oh my bad, I didn't know that.
Which is about that was about.
Because I only redid it one time. You know what I'm saying? So
Word.
Yeah.
But it was like Eddie's. We're back. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, bet. And then like 5 minutes later, like, yo, we're back. Blah. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, because it literally happened 5 minutes
Like,
later.
I know. I just saw this.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, yo. Everybody on here is an artist, and we know how much of ourselves we put in our music. Are there times where we write shit just to be creative and it really has no resemblance to our life? Yes, but the vast majority of stuff that I know I've penned has been personal to me. So there's some aspect of me in that. So so the idea of certain songs of his not being pointed towards that, or at least in his mind, that's
Hey, did y'all hear, like, y'all watched the Surviving R. Kelly shit, right?
I watched parts of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched enough of it to be able to talk about it on the show, but James clearly watched it, so he kind of led that that thing. But I watched just enough to be able to know what I was talking about.
Did you see the synopsis of I Believe I Can Fly?
No.
Who's talking about?
Do you remember that part where the psychiatrist was talking about, like, why he made that song?
If I'm not mistaken, hold on.
Remember, because she deep dived into that shit.
I vaguely remember that, but hold on.
She deep dived into it. I was like, oh shit.
Let me check something real quick, because I could be bugging.
Because it was like really leaning towards some narcissistic type thing. Like, this man really, like, he believes that he could do that. Not that he's done it, but he believes that he actually
needs
can.
to jump. He need to try it. He should have tried it before he messed with any of them girls.
I mean,
he should have tried to fly.
But it also, she was saying, like, it
all them skyscrapers.
It speaks to the point to where, like, yo, like, he's like pretty much unstoppable. You know, he could. Just
I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, like, no one can stop me. I can do what I.
Yeah, her take was really deep with that shit. You know,
I get what she's trying.
Like,
to do.
people, people was like,
I
she was saying
don't-
people think it's just a song that
I don't know what the
I
song
don't-
word
I
for
don't
word.
subscribe
I
to
can't
that.
really, but I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm not
It
saying I believe her
sounds like
take,
a reach,
but I got
a
it.
bit.
Yeah, it's a reach to
Like a
me.
little reach.
It's a reach to me. I remember what you're talking about, though. Yeah, absolutely. But it's a reach to me. Like, not to say, like, all right, so there are things that are assumed, and there are things that are objective, right?
And he made that shit
Right.
for Space
But-
Jam too.
Yeah, it was a Space Jam. But here's the thing. It's easy to apply a theory
After the
to
fact.
a container that has similar properties.
Right.
Okay.
So knowing that he's a narcissist,
Mhm.
in hindsight, you can look at I Believe I Can Fly.
And then have that type of take.
Right.
Yeah. But
I'm not saying that she's wrong.
No, but it doesn't mean he necessarily wrote it for
Yeah.
that. He probably
Right.
really just wrote it because it was a Space Jam joint, you know.
No,
But
I think
I just
think
thought her
so
take
too.
was dope,
However, in
you
her
know what I mean?
defense, that's literally like 80% of science is seeing something that's
Right,
already
right, right.
there
Yeah.
and then
And
attempting to find a reason
Right.
why it's there, what it does, and why it does it.
And also,
So
also a lot of narcissists they actually work like that too. Like it just like
Facts. That's what I'm
what
saying.
I did,
yeah.
I paraphrased what she said. Like she really
No, I
went in depth
remember what
with
you're
it,
talking
you know?
about. Yeah.
She really had a deep
Yeah,
dive.
I remember. Yeah. Like I said, that didn't. For me, that was just
No, it's just
Whipped
like how,
cream.
how documentaries are. You know what I'm saying? But
no.
it
I'm
wasn't-
saying for me, that was just whipped cream. Like I could take it or leave it. That didn't
Right,
change
right.
anything for me. That being like whether she's right or wrong.
No, it
that
doesn't
didn't-
change if I believe he
Yeah.
did it. Or, yeah.
it
Nigga,
sure
I'm saying,
don't.
dog. Like, they
sure
was
don't.
selling, yo, listen,
It sure
fam. They were
don't.
selling those fucking DVDs at the gas station, fam. Like you know at the rack where they had like porn and shit.
Right.
Yo, them shits were there, dog. Like that shit was
Word.
on Napster, all that other shit, like uTorrent, all that. Like, come on. dog.
What I have noticed is that there is an open hostility to women and girls, especially black women and
Well,
black
yeah.
girls.
Mhm.
Now, to be clear, that is not to say that there isn't one to black males. I've been a black male my whole life, and as a kid, I clearly remember, even as an adult now, I be seeing shit, the little microaggressions and all that little bullshit when I come walk into a room and it's a bunch of
Word.
people that ain't me in that motherfucker. Like, yeah, I see.
Oh,
I
yo,
see.
I meant to say this. I forgot. I don't know why I forgot, but you just reminded me. That dude, remember? that
Yes,
one
the
week
dude
when I
that
was like, he jumped
yeah.
off the elevator.
Off
Yeah,
the
as soon as he
elevator,
saw y'all
yeah,
niggas on
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So I went back the next week. I saw him again.
Mm.
He was waiting for the elevator this time.
Was he?
And when I got there, he said to me, "Hey, do you mind if I get on the elevator by myself?"
Yeah, hey, yo, you should have duffed that nigga, dog.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
worth for duffing. That's worth for duffing.
Wait. I saw more people coming. So I said, "Sure, buddy. Go ahead."
Maybe he was afraid of COVID. Maybe it wasn't a race thing.
Hey, listen,
All right.
whatever. I saw more people coming.
Wait, hold up.
So
Did
I'm
he have
like,
a mask on? Did he have a mask on?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So it might be right.
No, I mean,
I
in
doubt
Baltimore,
so.
you
I
literally
doubt
have to.
No, I'm
There's a mask mandate in Baltimore. I know you live in
Yeah.
South Carolina, but
Word.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
facts.
gotcha. Hey, yo, don't do that.
Yo, Hogan,
Yo,
Larry,
wow,
Larry Hogan ain't
man.
playing. Larry Hogan ain't playing up here in Maryland with that shit. He not
no,
playing.
not at all.
He not playing.
But yeah, he asked me that. I happened to glimpse out my peripheral that it was three sisters coming.
Hey,
I said, "Yep, sure, you can go ahead and do that." My
got
guy.
him.
He said, "Thanks." They hit the corner. You heard boom. Elevator door open. They go right on.
He should have. What he should have
And I
heard
go
after
right
that
on-
is your laughter.
And I go right on there with oh.
Wait, you hopped on
I
with
had a
them?
good
Yeah, he did. Of course he did.
Absolutely, I did.
You wasn't gonna
I
have
had
them
a-
sisters
had a
going
good
on that
fall.
in that elevator with this guy who obviously has a
No,
problem. with black people.
I'm just happy that he did that. Like that's
Yes,
Oh
sir.
no, he generously gave up his spot in the elevator.
Yo, so he did. He
Loving
get
the
off?
elevator.
He what? No, he didn't take that ride, my guy.
Oh, he was
He
stuck.
did not take that ride, my guy.
Yeah, that's
No, he
did
didn't take
it?
that ride. He didn't take that ride.
Puss ass boy.
He was living it up while they're going
you
down.
really gonna do it again? You really did it again? I'm like, you okay? All right.
So now
that is literally the definition of buns, fam.
So
Like,
now there can be no doubt
yeah.
about what that's. There is no doubt about what that was. And again, we see this happen a lot, right? As black males, we see this happen a lot.
Buddy straight up asked James, "Yo, is it okay if I be racist to you?"
Yeah,
and you accept it.
See, the problem is, I know you're just going wherever you're going at, but the problem is you're a nigger, and because of that,
I think he said it with a hard ER.
Because that's what he was thinking.
Yeah.
Write this shit.
Right.
Yo, like I said, I just so happen to see them come, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is perfect.
Wait, hold up. Is that considered a microaggression?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little more than a microaggression because
slightly more.
Specifically said
but
something
he didn't come in there and say,
"Hey, fucking
listen,
nigger, don't
listen,
get on this elevator with me."
Listen to me, you block bastard. You not ride this elevator. He ain't say that. Just I hit him with some polite shit.
Gum piece of shit.
Right. So, like I said, I happened to see him out.
He didn't come in there.
And I was like, oh, okay.
He didn't come in there and say, nigger, same color as my shit. Why don't you get the hell out of here while you're out on the elevator?
Take this stairs,
that's aggressive. That's aggressive, right?
Hey, yo, let me ask you. Yo, James, like, how big is the building that you be working at? Like, or it depends. So you be like,
oh, you didn't.
I know you have a main office, and I know
you said
be at apartments and
depends.
shit.
No,
okay,
no. She don't work in. No, he don't work with me.
So
no, I knew that.
No, this is the garage.
Just the garage.
So how big is the building though?
It has 20.
Oh, okay.
Plus
I mean, I'm not saying that it matters. I was just
no.
It
has 20 plus stories. The parking garage itself is, I believe, 9 stories, and then on top of that, there are a bunch of other office stories. So I don't know. He could work in a building. He could work in a general vicinity. He could work anywhere. I have no idea.
He could clean bathrooms.
The chances of me seeing him twice was like, wow. How the fuck?
Nah, if he works somewhere around there, like. But have you ever seen him before or any other time?
Not to my knowledge. Not to my recollection.
Hold up, was it on the same floor that you was on the last time y'all encountered?
No, it's the lobby. Yeah, the lobby.
Oh, so that's probably why you saw him again.
But what I'm saying is, this is twice.
No, I got you.
Ever.
Yeah.
I've been down there for 13 years.
Yeah, haven't seen it. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
So but I'm like, yo,
that's crazy.
Oh, this is happening. This is perfect. Okay.
But just to be fair, you got to hear both sides.
No, I was part of both sides. When I saw them coming, I said, you know what? We're gonna have some fun with this.
Hey, I don't know why.
Maybe he's claustrophobic. You know what I mean?
It's possible.
I don't know. This last story on the list, I haven't clicked on it yet. But it just seems to me to be some.
I mean, it's a good segue.
Probably. Yeah, it kind of is.
I haven't read it either.
It kind of is.
I'm gonna do it. Facebook apologizes for labeling video of black men as primates.
We're all primate. Go ahead.
Nice.
Go ahead.
The social media giant apologized for the unacceptable error from its artificial intelligence tool. Facebook has apologized after its artificial intelligence software appeared to label a group of black men who appeared in a video shared on the platform as primates. An automated prompt asked viewers of a video titled "White Man Calls Cops on Black Men at Marina" if they would like to keep seeing videos about primates. The clip was originally shared on Facebook by Britain's Daily Mail newspaper in June 2020. Twitter users reported the platform's prompt appearing alongside the old video this week, per the Times. Facebook spokesperson Danny Lever described the mislabeling as an unacceptable error. The platform disabled the entire topic recommendation feature as soon as we realized this was happening, so we can investigate the cause and prevent this from happening again. As we have said, while we have made improvements to our AI, we know it's not perfect and we have more progress to make. We apologize to anyone who may have seen these offensive recommendations. Tech giants' use of artificial intelligence tools has come under increased scrutiny in recent years amid concerns they can compound racist and sexist stereotypes. Here's my thing. Strictly forget for a second that I am a black male.
Yo, I know where you're going with this because I'm about to go ahead.
Strictly coming from the perspective of what up, Joe? Strictly coming from the perspective of a programmer.
Right.
And actually, this is relevant to something else that you and I did this week too. Okay. No Man's Sky. Had an update, an amazing update.
Yes. They just got to fix these bugs. So
it was shitty. They're fixed. Patches have come out. I haven't checked. All right, patches have come out, but they released to a bunch of game-breaking bugs.
Yes. Yes.
Game-breaking. Like, for instance, this is only going to be relevant to the ones that know of No Man's Sky. I'm going to try to explain some of it, but it'll be too long to explain all of it. Right. You have scenarios where you have your own like big-ass ship called a freighter, and you can send your smaller ships on missions.
Yes.
After the update, there was a bug where if you try to enter any of the command centers to bring them back or send some out, the dialogue would close too quickly for you to be able to do anything.
Right.
That's game breaking.
Yes.
Also, Tomb, I got this picture. Let me see if I can find it. I got this picture of this. I got a pet that I found on this Paradise Moon.
My settlement's on. I have a settlement on the. I created a digital version of T'Challa, right? So I created a planet. Well, I didn't create the planet, but you labeled the planet T'Challa's Paradise, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't use T'Challa any other time except for when I go back to that world, and I managed to get a settlement on that world.
Facts. Now, I had found I was like, yo, this is the biggest creature I've seen on here before modding an egg. Like, and I was like, I gotta make this my pet. So I go to click on it to try to do things, and guess what? That dialogue closed immediately as well. So so also when you enter into the game, there's a mission that brings you to explore the biggest part of the new update. Well, when you go to do it, it tells you that the mission is in another system.
Yeah.
Well, when you go to that other system,
it tells
you the mission is in another system.
Yeah.
So there were a bunch of game-breaking bugs, and that is well. Look, let me show this before I go back to my original point. I have this. This is my new pet. If you look on the left side of the screen, that is a building.
Yo, that motherfucker's humongous.
that is a building.
Yo, got a dinosaur.
The thing in the middle, because I was on the phone with somebody. I can't remember who I was on the phone with, and I was in the settlement doing settlement things, and I happened to look, and I was like, yo, they got Stegosauruses basically.
Nice. Yeah.
And it was like, what? I was like, hold up, shut up. And I went over there and I saw how big it was. I'm like, yo, that shit is this humongous. Right.
Yeah, I gotta
bruh. When I breed this, it's going anyway, regardless. Back to my original point, because nerds.
Yeah, facts.
Back to my original point. Again, strictly
you should definitely get it, Joe. You should definitely
absolutely you should. Really strictly from a programmer's perspective.
Right.
Particularly No Man's Sky, I get a little bit more. Right. But particularly in Facebook's case, there is nobody clamoring for these new features. Why were you not able to thoroughly test this out before you released it. Nobody's clamoring for this thing. It's not like people have paid for Facebook and you're trying to make Facebook whole.
Right.
It's not like there is no consumer demand for these things to that level, but you can't take the time to fully vet and fully test out.
Apparently.
What are we doing?
It's ridiculous. Joe, to your question, I like them both for different reasons, but No Man's Sky has a lot more to offer as far as gameplay loops now than Star Citizen. I like them for different reasons.
Yeah, I agree.
I like them for different reasons. Both of them can be very buggy, but I would still take No Man's Sky's bugs over some of the bugs in Star Citizen because they typically affect the gameplay loop, and that's
No Man's Sky is very quick at solving the bugs.
Yes, that's the
like
other
I said,
thing.
This shit came out Thursday. All of the bugs that I spoke on, there are still more bugs left, but all the bugs that I spoke on are fixed.
Already, and they probably wanted to fix it before the weekend because they didn't want people going into the weekend with it. Now, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I think like why people might be apprehensive to play NMS is because it looks too cartoony.
It does, but it doesn't.
Well, to me,
a lot of those updates they did really improve.
Yeah, it changed,
but it still has that. It still has that bubbly
it
look.
Does,
it doesn't look realistic. But what I'm saying is, for me, that doesn't bother me because it's still
it don't bother me at all either.
I actually like that it looks that way. You know,
like, I listen. There are parts of it that look cartoon to me. Other parts, it's like wow, like the sky. Go on a planet,
bro.
Yeah, when you're on the planet,
and look at the atmosphere.
Yeah,
that shit looks like a real sky.
Like,
that shit looks good. But back to this article, I gotta say why I hate people. I hate people because I hate the way y'all abuse scientific terms. I've seen y'all abuse theory over and over and over and over again. I've seen you abuse chemicals over and over and over again.
Chemicals.
Animals over and over and over again, and now primates. Now, yes, this right here, it looks bad.
Yeah.
But humans are primates.
And humans are animals.
And humans are animals. Now, their point still stands in this article because we know how people abuse scientific terms. So when you see something like that and you apply that to Black people, the misunderstanding of the term is cultural. Oh, look what they call Black people apes. Yeah, because that's basically what that did right there.
Yeah,
and let's keep it a buck. They've been doing that shit as a shot.
Yeah,
in a racist sense, you know what I mean? Like this ain't nothing new. So
look, people been acting like they not primates. They not like we don't we only saying, Black people are apes. Like, all humans are part of the great apes. What are you talking about?
But I mean, as far as a shot though, like they used to even call Michelle Obama like she was like
long
a monkey
before Michelle too.
Yeah, but I was just trying to bring it to a time where people like where it was like recent.
This is old, yeah. This is old shit.
It's been happening.
Look at the way the Looney Tunes used to draw Black people back in the day.
Look
at the way Tom and Jerry and like I said, like this is an ongoing thing. So that's why this is an issue. But just overall, I feel like if y'all was a lot more scientifically literate, right, then they couldn't have attached certain things exclusively to Black people. It's like, yo, right, we're all animals. We're all primates.
Yep.
And humans are apes. Sorry if that offends your sensibility. Marissa, I want to read something Marissa said about Star Citizen. Star Citizen still needs a bit more development to be a more general user-friendly. That is a fact. Unless you are a connoisseur of this sort of thing and you are so into the idea of what it's trying to build, if you're just an average layman player that just wants to get in the game and get that shit and get your thing off, this is not the game for you. It's not ready for that. It's not ready for the casual gamer to just come in and go, I think I'll play Star Citizen game. No, it's for people, geeks like me, who heard the idea for the development, fell in love with the idea. I wanted to see if they could do it. And now I pay attention to the development. So even if I don't play a lot, if they have a new patch, I go in to see specifically what more have they advanced. Not necessarily I'm going in to get my thing off to play this game like I do with No Man's Sky. I go in No Man's Sky to play.
Right.
To play. You know what I'm saying? I go in Star Citizen to just check the development. Being odd, some new thing they did. Oh, this looks amazing. I sure hope when they get this right, this will be great. Right. And then I'm out. I'm out in Z. You know what I'm saying? so yeah, it definitely it's going to be a couple of more years before I think it's going to be ready for that sort of engagement with the average. And to be truthful, it may never actually be that because of the level of detail that Chris Roberts wants for this game to have. The learning curve might be discouraging. This may be for a very specific type of audience, even when it's done. Because I know me, with the exception of shit like this, I prefer arcade racers to racing simulations because I don't want to have to figure out the weight of the chassis and all that other shit to be able to make a good turn. I don't want to have to do. I want to get in and play.
It's like that game. Star Citizen is a lot.
It's a lot. And one of the reasons it's taking so long, Joe, too, is because halfway through the development, they was nearly done, and they asked the community now about these different things to add on to it, to be this, to be that. They literally switched up development in middle of the development to a different theming, which means they had to redo a bunch of tech. There's a lot of stuff they had to redo. So yeah, this shit, it's going to take. I've been in it recently, played it. It's nice. It still isn't ready for prime time where the average gamer can just go in. I mean, they literally don't. They have a tutorial set up, but you got to know how to get to it to read it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not ready for prime time yet. It's not. It's not. But when they switched up midway through, when they was damn near done, but here's the thing: a lot of people that's complaining about how long it's taking, you were part of the audience that voted yes for them to do that. So.
Well, the average person doesn't really know.
They don't understand game development.
Development, bruh.
They don't.
Bruh.
Nigga. And that's okay too, though. You know?
No, yeah, it is. It's okay for them to have an expectation.
No, fuck them. Fuck them. Listen,
it's okay.
Listen,
I have an expectation.
And here's their reward. You will wait.
Yeah, I mean,
what else, that's it.
What else can you do?
Yo,
here's your reward.
That's it. Here's your reward for not knowing, for your ignorance. You will wait now. You will.
What else can you do?
You will wait what you feel is longer than necessary.
Yeah, which a lot of people don't really. Well, I know Joe would know because Joe's
this is why I don't really like bitching complain about games. Like, if it's fun, it's fun. Like, I don't play SC heavy, but when I do play it, I always enjoy it. Like, that's I played.
Yeah. You didn't enjoy all of it, but he enjoyed. but the times when me and Addy was in there, we had fun because it has emergent gameplay. Meaning, well, you know what that means. That means we find shit to do in that. Bitch.
Yeah.
Like we find shit to do.
Even it's like we won the missions with Gray in them and all that shit. That shit was fun too. When we were the last two standing in that.
Oh, my nigga.
And we were trying to hold that shit down. But
we didn't, though. We didn't hold it down. You got the shit killed out of us.
But we the last two standing, though. After I died, then you dropped out. I was like, damn, I hope this
is
through, though.
That's because the motherfucker, he John Wick the show. He came through that shit was huge.
Out of nowhere.
No, that shit, he came through. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, I ain't see Buddy coming at all because we was clapping niggas, yo.
Yeah,
there was absolutely no way I was going to accept that invitation. And here's why. I want to be a casual gamer.
Yes.
Until I like the game.
Right? Yes.
I want to be able to jump into a game and do some shit.
Right.
And then find out I like the game and then go in.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's how it was with No Man's Sky.
Because the way that they do it for Gray Ship, that's just intense. I ain't gonna lie.
It is.
Yeah, you would have never. There was zero chance
because I was ever going to join
the. I want to like the game first.
Yeah,
right.
There's no no, not I.
That's a fact, Joe. That's a fact. But yeah, like no, I agree with you, bro. It's one, and here's the thing. This is the other reason I don't play it as much anymore. Because because it's going for a simulated feel, right? It takes real time a lot of times to do shit.
Yeah.
I don't
just to
have
travel
the
to another
time.
planet. Yo, that shit literally takes like 15, 20 minutes, dog.
Yo, I don't have the time.
Yo, you know what I
These
was
days.
doing sometimes when we were playing with Grandom? I was cooking.
Of
Literally.
course you were.
Like, while
Because
we
in
were
between-
traveling, while we were traveling to
we
another
in
planet,
quantum,
I'm in the kitchen whipping it up.
Yeah. Listen, we can't be attacked. We can't be attacked in quantum.
Right.
So there was no. Listen, I'm
doing.
I was
other
reading
shit.
the comic or something.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing other shit.
I mean, I'm playing No Man's Sky right now.
See. First of all, I hate your new computer. I hate it. I hate it.
Y'all both
No,
are
I
annoying.
hate the fact
Legitimately.
that you can play No Man's Sky and still broadcast without bullshit.
No, legitimately, the only reason I opened it is because I had a settlement mission that was going to take 4 hours. So I wasn't, I turned the fucking game off
That's not
because
the
I'm
point.
not sitting around for that shit.
It is not the
And
point.
then y'all just reminded me
The
that I
fact
had
that
it,
you
so I had to come in here.
like, I could probably do it too, but
Yeah, you can do it.
the issue is though, I have so many things open right now. Right?
Me too.
Like, this is I hate this guy's computer. I hate it.
75 Chrome tabs, and
Nice.
I have at least that.
I have Game Maker 2 open right
Yo,
now.
James,
'Cause
I
I
would
was
hate
working
to
on the
see-
game
I
before.
would
can't-
hate
I
to
can't
see
stand them, yo.
what your phone's browser looks like. You probably got like 120.
Hold up.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that on my phone.
Uh,
I'm very fastidious when it comes to making sure that I don't, because my phone, I can't control. Like, for instance,
Mhm.
I could, even though I don't have to because the computer's still new, but I
Right.
could, in effect, add RAM to my computer.
Okay.
I can't do that with my phone.
True.
So I try to keep my phone relatively unoccupied
Yeah.
as much as possible. But yeah,
Hey, yo,
let me,
Let me ask you a question, fam. Do you
What
let
up, B?
people? Do you let people hold your phone?
why would I do that? It depends on the what you
No,
mean.
no,
What
like,
you mean?
Like,
It depends on what you mean. Like, specifically.
a nigga be just be like, oh, hey, yo, let me hold your phone.
Oh no.
All right,
For what,
all right, cool.
nigga?
So,
What you
all right,
mean?
no, yeah. All right. So I thought I was tripping. All right, cool.
Why do you want to hold my phone?
Like, why you
Don't
want
you
to
have
hold
a phone?
Like, yeah, I mean, even if they don't, like, if it's like a stranger, like, oh, they want to use it real quick, I
Oh
might,
nah, B.
I might, but I probably might
Yo.
not though.
That's
But
funny. I was chilling with my homegirl outside, like sitting on the porch. And we were outside. It was late. Like, it was real late. And this girl came up the street and she was like, "Can I use one of your phones? My boyfriend is looking for me. I was at my family house. They kicked me out and blah, blah, this and blah, blah." And my phone in my pocket. And I'm like, I'm not giving you my phone. I don't know you. You kind of look like you on drugs.
Yo,
like,
even if it's somebody I know, like, yo, bro, you're not holding my phone.
no, I mean, if it's somebody I know and they need to make a quick phone call,
Well, if
I'll
it's that.
facilitate that.
All right.
But it has to be, yo, I need to make a quick phone call.
No,
Not
but the
just,
thing
yo,
is,
let me hold
the
your
thing
phone.
is, I'm going to put in the number and press send to make sure, like, that's what you on my phone for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a, hey, let me hold your phone.
Oh no. You ain't holding
No,
my phone.
yo, let me call such and such real quick. My phone did. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That's different.
Somebody said I was shipping for being like that. I was like, nah, fam. Like, no, you don't get to hold my phone. Like, I don't ask you to hold yours. Like, the fuck? Like, nah. I don't even like touching other people's phones because I know that shit, like, that's privacy type shit, you know?
Word.
I don't like that shit either. I really
I'm
don't.
talking about. But I know
like
you
people-
don't, though.
I don't like people. I don't like touching people's phones. Like,
Word. Okay.
the most I'll do, they ask me to take a picture with this shit. All right, gotcha.
Yeah, I'll do that.
But
You know what I mean?
I don't like digging at people's phones either.
Yeah. The same way I don't like grabbing women's purses. Like,
Whoa, wait,
What
whoa,
women?
What you?
And what purses?
Wait,
Like,
why
you
you
gotta be
grabbing-
specific, my
Why
guy.
are you snatching purses, B?
Like, I
You
don't
too
understand
old for
that.
that, B. Like, come on, we're not.
And like, you come from West Palm Springs. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, listen, you could. First of all, you couldn't carry the purses there. They would either be too heavy because all the guap in there, or they don't have purses. They got
Right.
everything digital. They
Facts.
like West
So-
Palm Springs. Fuck
I
is you
just
snatching purses?
want to know like when y'all gonna just stop the cap.
No, that's what we trying to
You're
ask
the
you,
only
G.
one with a cap. So.
Yeah, you're the only one on this show wearing the cap right now. The only one.
Yeah, but I'm the only one not capping at this moment.
I
What?
disagree.
I completely disagree.
Strongly disagree.
You're in the process of capping with that cap on
Currently.
right now as we speak.
Word.
Also,
First off, I don't know where West Palm Springs is at anyway.
dude, you've been in West Palm Springs. Stop it.
I've been to West Palm Beach.
Okay, same thing.
Nah, I don't know that.
Listen,
I don't believe
listen, B. I'm just what I'm trying to figure out, right?
No, but what I was trying to say, like, I
is-
don't like even grabbing women's purses. Like when they be like, "Oh, grab this from my purse."
Why you?
That's what we trying
like
to
get
figure
this
out,
out of
yo.
my purse? Like
Why you? No,
I'm saying I don't.
you snatching purses. And
I don't
shit? That's
believe
what we
you.
doing
I didn't
now?
say snatch purse. I said grab.
Well,
That's
Like
aren't grab and
picking-
snatch
like-
synonyms.
Shut up. Anyway, shut up. I pick up the purse and they be like,
I'm-
"Oh,
no,
they
aren't
be
they
like, oh,
though?
yo,
Like-
find this in my purse." I just pick up the purse and hand it to
Ain't
them.
they
Like,
cousins?
here, you find it.
they
Like,
they
they
kissing cousins.
So we just ignoring me. All right, cool.
grab
But
and snatch aren't cousins.
You said
yeah. Mm-hmm.
that. I mean, come on,
Talk to
B.
that nigga.
Look, this is what I'm trying to figure out, bro. This is all I'm trying. All I'm saying is, why is you snatching purses?
I never
when-
said snatch. I never said.
Why are
snatch.
you snatching purses when you grew up here? I don't know about you grew up here. Like this is West Palm Beach. Like this right here.
Okay,
This
broke
is
boys.
you.
Why y'all jealous?
Whoa. Listen. Look. What
Hey, yo,
the
y'all
fuck?
see me in the window?
You're
though?
actually in the picture.
Y'all see me in the window though, right?
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, get it together, bro. Please.
Results from a search.
Get it together, broke boys.
What the fuck? All this.
Yeah, that's your fire, dog.
So
Hey, yo,
I mean,
you would know.
you would definitely, nigga.
I mean, listen, like, I mean, like, I want to live the thug life too in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you
why
wasn't
not?
snatching no purses here, B.
No, not there. Like,
First of all, it would
Outside-
take you a
outside of my
while to
complex.
get to another purse. 'Cause,
Facts.
how you know? You don't know the neighborhood.
nigga, there's
Yo,
no other neighborhood in this picture.
Yeah,
This is
Yeah,
a lot
in
of.
that- in the
what
picture.
neighborhood?
That's what I'm saying. You would have.
Yeah.
It would take you a while to get to the neighbor. What
Where's
do
the
you
next
mean?
house?
No, I
Right
didn't say a
here.
neighbor. I said just like in the neighborhood, like outside of the.
What I'm
complex.
saying
neighborhood.
is, it would
Outside
take
of the
you a
complex.
while to get there. That's my point. It would take you a while to get there, even.
You think I care about that? I'm rich, nigga. The fuck? I don't give a fuck about that.
But,
Time
is
is,
that,
you know what I'm
but if
saying?
you was rich, you shouldn't be snatching purses.
Hey,
what we
you
talking
say that.
about
That
here?
makes sense.
I listen to hip hop, so you know what I mean. I want to be a thug. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It's one of
Because you
those
All right,
clearly
all right,
you
all
listen.
right.
You listen to rap. Okay.
Oh, damn it! See, here we go.
Hey, yo,
This is
James, like real
So
talk.
unfortunate.
Real talk. Hey, yo, when you coming down here, fam? Real talk, when you coming down here?
Yo, I don't know. There's been an explosion of COVID cases in South Carolina. It might not be a good idea.
Oh,
for
no,
James.
no. Ain't you coming down to Myrtle Beach, dog?
Yeah.
No.
Not you, nigga. This nigga. Hey, yo, fam.
What up, dude?
Somerville's like 4 hours away, dog. I need 5 minutes.
All right, bet.
You gonna get
That's
a
a
rental?
long way to ride.
No.
for 5 minutes.
Get a rental and meet me up. I'll meet you halfway.
I'm
Yeah,
not
how-
coming. No,
Yeah, I'm
hold
about to
on.
say,
No,
if it's
man,
that long
I'm
for
already
you,
driving. I'm
Right.
already
I'll meet you
driving
halfway.
to Myrtle
what
Beach.
the hell?
Hey, don't worry about it though, dog. Like it just
That's
gotta
not.
get settled.
It's not
Nah,
halfway.
but it gotta. I don't. Dog, I gotta get settled, dog.
Legitimately not halfway.
Bruh, I gotta see you.
Like I
dog.
already got to drive this 7.5 hours.
Hey man, I ain't trying to hear
Yes.
no excuses, fam. Nah,
Huh?
I need my 5.
I can give you 7.
Shit, we could do 8. Nah, we could do 10.
All right,
We can,
bet.
yo, we can even take breaks between the 5.
That's listen, my
Nigga.
nigga, because
You know?
yes,
why don't
yes,
y'all
nigga
just
win ain't what it used to be.
I'm just saying, like my knees is kind of having.
Hold
a
up,
little
Joe.
issue.
What? No, Joe. Speak English. I need you to translate for me.
Oh, you might have to scroll up.
Billy
Scroll
said
up.
all those persons
No, I
pay
s-
for the
I
house.
think I
He
see
says, I'm going. He says, I'm going on my big
Yeah,
walkabout.
I don't understand any of those words.
What, walkabout?
No, I don't know what's going on. And then when I saw the next comment, I was like, oh, so that does mean something. So I'm like, all right, I'm confused now.
So he doesn't know what a walkabout is, Joe.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know what's going on.
Is that just like a regular walk?
That's what I was.
Because it sounds like some old man's thing. So
what it
like
is every so often Joe does some traveling stuff, right? So this is the area he will be in when he travels.
So he wants to be
awesome.
The referee. He wants to be a referee.
No, he's not going to be near you.
No, he's not. No, he's in Maryland. He's talking about Maryland. What's wrong with
Unless
you?
you're going to swim up here. Yo, listen.
No, I'm not.
Yo, on the condition that you swim up here, I'll give you 20 minutes.
Damn.
No. Fuck that. Let me get like 3 clean punches in and you don't protect yourself.
On the condition that you swim up here, yes.
But you can't flinch and none of that shit.
On the condition that you swim up here, yes. Immediately after you get out the water.
See you next week, fam.
And 5 minutes after you get out the water, that offer expires. But if within that 5 minutes, as long as you just got out the
I just need 3. I just need 3.
That's cool. That's cool.
Word.
That's cool. I like sleep too.
Yeah, bruh.
Joe, you know what we could do? If Joe comes in our area around that time, yo, we could like go and shoot a special episode or a special clip or whatever of me, you, and Joe talking about an issue or whatever, and just go in about that.
Absolutely.
Definitely do that.
Hopefully, it's when I swim up there by that time.
Yeah. So you gotta So Eddie, get with Joe.
Okay.
You gotta make sure that you leave first because it's gonna take you longer to get here.
Yo, that's gonna be a hell of a swim.
Listen,
because the oceans don't got no rest spots.
Nah, B, don't get caught in the strait either. Like,
that's fuck. And it's hurricane season.
And them
too?
currents, boy. Them currents,
bro.
boy.
Hurricane might help you, low key.
Yeah, it might give you the push.
It might send you in the right direction.
I mean, or it might send you the opposite.
Oh, it could send.
Listen.
The chances you take, B.
You know what I mean?
It's the chances you take, my guy.
Damn. All that for the fade. Wow. Niggas dedicated.
Boom. Joe just hit you. Swim up to be in the area about 10-1, 10-2-ish. So leave like a week and a half from now.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh man.
You should make it by that.
Yeah,
time.
you should.
But I got work and shit too though. So
they're gonna have to understand.
Just take a vacation. You got a job now. Take a vacation day.
Yeah, they're
permanent
gonna have to understand. No, they're gonna have to understand.
I think they might. For this, if you explain the situation,
explain it specifically. Black culture geeks.
They'll get it. They'll be like, yo, it's an event, and they might like
Emmy.
Are we going
Black
to
culture
live? Are we going to live this shit, or is it going to be like I just ducked off?
No, I mean. Yeah. Good question. Like, I don't know if I want everybody to see me go to sleep.
I like it. I like that you said it like that. Because I was
I don't know. I mean, I could have, but given our agreement,
we can monetize.
That's true.
I mean, we ain't Jake and Logan.
No, no, we're not that. We're definitely not that.
But let me get to
ass. This guy's ass.
Oh,
there was only one reason. There's only one reason I put this damn article on this damn docket.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that I thought about the other week, and I didn't have anything to apply to it, but I really felt it in my soul, and I wanted to say it, and now I get a chance to. Boosie is sexually harassing Lil Nas X, and hip-hop culture enables it. So here's what I want to say. There are oftentimes when we talk about hip-hop, and from time to time, we end up speaking on current hip-hop, right? I am not one of those.
Oh, okay. I got you, sis. I got you.
Where it's like, back in my day, nah, you're not gonna find that here because number one, there's some of the new music that I absolutely like.
Right.
It's not the vast majority of it, but it is what it is. Like, I don't have to like something to understand the merits that it contains.
Right.
So I'm not that way on that. But here's the one thing where I am on my old man shit. Back in my day,
Oh shit.
Oh God, old man James.
if Nas, somebody on the stature of Nas, co-signed somebody, then the culture co-signed that person. That's my hip hop. That's my hip hop. I'm not talking about music specifically. I'm talking about the culture. If Nas said something was okay, if Jay said something was okay, Big said something was okay, like, then it was okay.
Yo,
Chuck
it's
D.
like- it's
Go
like-
back
Chuck
further.
D.
Chuck D got niggas to
Rakim.
stop wearing gold chains for a while.
Facts.
Yo, and then Jay-Z made us stop wearing fucking jerseys and throwbacks.
That happened. These are things that happen. So when any of these figureheads, for lack of a better term, said something, then this was okay because these were our elder statesmen, or at least our forerunners, our front runners.
Right.
This new, and I get why. I understand that misogyny and homophobia trump all. I get that.
Especially in this.
I get that. I get that. But that's not my hip hop. My hip hop is when Nas and Lil Nas X did a song together. Lil Nas X was stamped.
Right.
That's my hip hop.
Right.
I don't give a fuck what you feel about what he
Right.
does behind closed doors. And I
Right.
don't give a fuck what you feel about
I
how
don't give
he
a fuck what you think
expresses-
he does musically.
Period.
Right. I don't give a
Oh,
fuck what you feel about how he expresses himself in the public. Long as he ain't hurting nobody,
Right.
which he has not.
At all. He just be trolling niggas though.
Well,
Yo,
because
that's
once you
part
realize,
of his-
once you
Because
realize
niggas-
that that's
because
what's
niggas
going
fucking-
on,
yeah,
you
Yeah.
have a
fucking with
couple
him. I get it.
choices.
No,
you
I
either,
wasn't
you either
saying,
hide from it.
yeah, I wasn't
or
giving him a
you
charge.
go
I'm just
in.
saying I respect that.
No,
he
I
does
respect
it.
the troll.
Absolutely.
Fuck outta
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
like-
You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
Like,
And that's what he's done. He's chosen to go in. But Boosie, Boosie lucky. Not even say lucky. Who the fuck are we? But for the purposes of us being who we are, Boosie lucky that I had that Nas connection to do this because it was going to be forever before I put him back on the fucking docket because I'm just tired of him.
Yeah.
It's
also,
annoying.
I don't know about y'all.
Actually, I'm not
other
even
people
gonna read the fucking article.
Yeah, yo.
Fuck
Like,
him.
to be truthful, and maybe because, like I said, my timeline stretches longer. Boosie ain't no elder than me. I don't
Nah.
know the fuck nigga.
I mean, I
he ain't
get,
no elder than me. Like,
I get what it is. I get what they say,
I
but
don't even fuck
here's
with
the
Boosie,
thing.
though.
Here's the thing. He's not more elder than Nas.
no.
Not at
So
all.
even if
Not
you
at
do
all.
consider him such, fine. But he
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
supersede Nas.
And you know what? If he was, even if he like the lane of hip hop he's in, I don't exist in that lane. That's
Right,
not the
right,
lane
right,
I'm
right.
in. So
Sure,
he'll never
sure.
be that to me. He ain't one of
Right.
my fucking forefathers or musical
No.
ancestors. He ain't. I like nothing he does was something I was trying to do with this shit.
Yeah.
Facts.
yeah.
So, like when you have to be stamped for me. It's more than just the fact that you've been in the game a long time. If you wasn't
Yeah.
somebody like, yo, I studied at the school of Nas. I
Mhm.
studied at the school of Jay for real.
Mhm.
I studied at the school of a lot of the KRS-One. All of these, I studied at their schools.
Mhm.
A Coogee Rap, all of them, I studied at their schools. So when I look at them, I see them as my musical ancestors. Like these are the motherfucking primates that came before my primate ass with this shit,
man,
or
you
was
just
doing
reminded
it.
me of a voice line that makes me more disappointed.
But check
Hey,
it
yo,
out.
can we
Oh,
keep it a
man.
bean though?
Nah, he said cool G-Rap, Red Man, Razcast Corrupt. No, he said G-Rap, Razcast Corrupt, Red Man. Write a song about me, you a dead man.
Mm.
Ah,
No, they not.
Ain't true. Ain't true. Anyway,
No, they
ah.
Cap.
Damn it,
Yeah.
Royce.
you're not doing nothing, Royce.
Cap.
Damn it, Royce.
But yo, can we keep it a beam? The main reason why niggas really like Boosie because they know he's like a real street nigga.
That's
You know what I'm
cool.
saying?
I don't
No,
know.
no.
If
What,
that
no,
is,
what
but-
I'm saying is, he's
if
not.
that's the reason, then cool.
That is
That's
the
cool.
reason, like, cause he's not a dope rapper. He's not. Oh, fuck.
BOOSIEDADAZ.
I've heard that bullshit.
He is not a rapper though. Like he just a nigga that raps. Like he just it's music. Like straight up. Like his style is garbage, fam.
Yo.
I don't care about because niggas down here, like in South Carolina, they love that nigga.
I know they
No
do.
shit.
I'm like, I don't get it though. This nigga doesn't say shit about nothing, and his voice is annoying. Remember when niggas was like, "Oh, Freeway has an annoying voice."
Yeah,
I'm
Freeway
like,
had
but
bars though.
at least he
Freeway
spitting
had
though.
bars
Right.
though. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga is the
Right.
polar opposite of Freeway outside of the annoying voice. Like, goddamn, this nigga sucks.
Yo, Bo Flex asked
I don't
me.
listen to no Boosie
Yo,
songs, fam.
Bo Flex asked me who are my forefathers of rap hip hop. It's a lot of them. Like it's too many to name. Like Rakim, fucking Dougie Fresh, especially
Who?
Dougie Fresh. That's
I'm just
right,
playing.
Dougie Fresh. Even the fucking I would even give a lot of the Cali dudes, because when they start coming on strong like that, I was peeping them, saying how they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? NWA and them, yup. Even Ice-T as, even though I was not a fan of his bars,
Right,
I still was
yeah,
peeping his
yeah.
I was peeping his energy, how he carried
Right.
himself in the media and shit like that. Like I was learning from shit like that. You know, like these guys, these people were fucking UTFO with the Roxanne shit back. Listen,
LMNOP.
look, it's too many to name because my timeline is too long. I done picked up and learned from a lot of it's probably motherfuckers I'm definitely forgetting about that I heard something they did and was like, I want to try that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Kumo D, all them,
The Wild
man.
Wild West.
You know what I'm saying? All of them, you know. But Bootsy definitely ain't in that category. I'm gonna even
Nah.
tell you. Listen,
Matter of fact, he wasn't even around. He hasn't been around long enough to like be
but
considered
even
and
sometimes you know, it's
He
not
just a-
about
he just
how
an old
long
nigga.
you've been there. It's about your contribution. Like Eminem, I was
What has he
rapping
con-
before there was
what-
an
what has he
Eminem, but I
contributed?
learned stuff from Eminem. You know what I'm saying? I learned things from him.
My thing is,
you know?
what has Boosie contributed to the culture?
I don't know. I couldn't
You
tell
know?
you. I wasn't a fan of his music. Yo, you
BOOSIED.
dumb.
So
I'm
he
telling
taught
you,
us-
answering the
so-
question.
So he taught us how to spell words that we already knew how to spell. Okay.
He ain't
Thank
teach
you.
me shit.
Thank you, Boosie.
He ain't teach me
At
shit.
least when Fabulous was doing it, he was spelling it wrong on purpose because he was spelling his name.
Yo,
Like, he wasn't
Boosie,
trying to
I
teach
never
us
listened
shit.
to his. I didn't listen to his music, but I've heard things because you know people will play that shit.
Yeah.
He didn't teach me nothing about bars, nothing about being a real nigga in them streets because I grew up with real niggas in them streets. So you ain't teach me none of that. So maybe for some of these other motherfuckers, right, who didn't have that, first time they heard some of this shit was from something Bootsy said. Maybe that's why they look at him like, but me, nah, B.
That's sad.
Nah.
Bro. Like you
Nah.
get it. You taking notes from Boosie, bro. Get your life
Look,
together, fam.
here's the thing. A lot of hip hoppers need to realize
Wipe me down.
the vast majority of people.
Yeah, that shit remind me of the Lysol cloths and shit.
Yo, hip hop is not just relegated to the hood anymore, and it hasn't been for years. Hip hop is global.
It's
It's the most
true.
popular.
It's
So
true.
guess what? It's going to be a lot of people that don't live the lifestyle we grew up with that listen to that and maybe never heard of the stuff that Boosie was saying or talking about or whatever. And to them, he might be their OG. He ain't my motherfucking OG.
That's wild.
In no way, shape, or form. So when I hear him say this stupid shit and keep going at Lil Nas X, like, why are you so invested, B?
For real, like you.
Why are
fuck
you
with
so
me, bro?
invested in that? Like,
Hey,
like,
you know how many charges Boosie already has on him? Like from the point of he got his son laid like as a teenager by a grown ass woman,
yeah, that's crazy.
and niggas is
That's
rocking with
crazy.
that.
I know.
And like now
I
you
know.
attacking openly homosexual dude that has done nothing to
Who
anybody.
ain't said nothing to you.
nothing to you.
He ain't
But
saying
you,
nothing
but
to
you,
you.
but you on his dick heavy, fam. Like,
Yeah.
man, you gotta
It
get
look
quiet,
bad.
dog.
That shit
It
look
yeah.
bad.
That's why I was saying with the trolling shit. Like Little Nas just said, "Damn, it's so crazy that people talk about that I'm seeking attention, but you're the one giving me it." Some shit like that. I'm paraphrasing. I'm like, yeah,
You're
that's
literally
facts,
running
though.
towards it. And here's the thing. Look, to be clear, let's call a spade a spade. Lil Nas X is seeking attention. All the shit he does is attention seeking. You know why?
Sure,
Because he's
an
in this
artist.
game. He's an artist,
Right.
and
Yeah, he's supposed
he
to
needs
do that.
relevance. He's trying to get relevance, so he's using what he has to
Good.
get relevance.
All facts.
And I ain't mad at him
Y'all
for it.
feeding it.
Yeah.
Cause y'all listen, he doing
Y'all are feeding the algorithm.
facts. You're feeding it.
Let's be clear. Little Nas X understands how the algorithm works at this
Sure.
juncture. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So of course he's gonna do some it's not even problematic. It's problematic to
No,
people
it's,
who don't like
I'm
it.
gonna say controversial or provocative.
Right,
He'll do
right.
stuff like that.
But it might be
right?
problematic to the people who don't want to see it. But hey, yo,
you think he don't know that?
He
know
knows
that?
There's an
He knows
option.
exactly what the fuck he's
There's
doing.
an option. I'm going to amend the option that I usually give on the show, which is you could just shut the fuck up.
Right.
You could just not look.
Right.
The only reason I know about this, mind you, I follow Lil Nas X on Twitter. I don't use Twitter that much, but the only reason I know about this pregnant pic photo shoot thing is because of Boosie.
See,
right.
You bring it light.
Had I not been doing research for the show and stumbled across a Boosie article, I would not have seen the picture of Lil Nas X that's photoshopped to make it look like he's pregnant.
Right.
I wouldn't have seen it.
Yo, there's a meme. Well, not a meme, but it was like this. You know how they have like a bunch of pictures and it has like a long caption about what the pictures are about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a meme.
It has, okay. But it wasn't on the picture though. But
Right. No,
they were talking about when Bill Cosby on the Cosby Show. I'm not giving him any credit or any shouts or whatever. But the point was they had an episode where him and all the other men on the show they were pregnant. Well, they weren't really pregnant, but they were going through the experience of pregnancy or whatever.
I remember.
And they were saying like, yo, like no kids were confused, nobody cared. There wasn't this whole uproar and all this shit like it is now. I'm like, yeah, because I don't know why it is, but it's like, yeah, why is it a big deal that Little Nas is doing this shit now? You know
I think
when
the issue is
because they know he's gay.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like they didn't see Bill
different
and the other people. Guys in that episode as gay like that. So it's with different demographics because there is different expectations and also a different narratives swirling around them
because the characters weren't gay. So I get it. Yeah,
right. That it's the same as when it comes to if you say there are certain negative tropes and narratives that have been marketed for centuries about Black people in this country, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if they use some of those narratives against another demographic, they don't sting as much.
Got you.
But if they use it against Black people, it stings because they know that's the wheelhouse as far as the tropes. Yo, our branding has been they fucked our branding up years ago with a lot of shit. So immediately, as soon as this is the people that's disingenuous about that are the most annoying. Because they're quick to use this. Well, I was not applying that. You could say that about anybody. No, bitch. You know that's part of the negative marketing that they put on Black people. So when you say it now, you're being disingenuous. Talking about
no, hold up. That's a fact. Because I was at my homeboy house and we was watching what the fuck, Tiny Toons Adventures.
Yes.
And see, I never really fucked with Looney Tunes for real. Like it was take it or leave it. But Tiny Toons was my shit.
Yeah, that shit was the joint.
They had it.
A lot of people like that. A lot of people like that shit.
Yeah. One of the episodes had like Buster running around. He got framed by Maximilian, and he had like a gang, right?
Right.
It was 3 guys. All of them, their complexion was white, but one of them had the big pink lips.
Mm-hmm.
And they were doing a facsimile of rap. And I said to my own boy, oh, the casual racism and cultural appropriation of the 90s.
So it's there.
Casual.
It's so nostalgic.
Hey, yo, there's a lot of shit back then.
Yeah, that guy wasn't dark skinned, but clearly
you saw what he was doing.
Yeah,
you saw
all that imagery that has been on us for years and years and years. You know what it is.
You know what it is.
As a thug in a gang with big lips. Come on.
That rapidy raps or some shit.
That raps. Well, something like rap. It was.
That's the other thing I used to hate, man, about back then. See, a lot of times when they would do their little rap stuff on the mainstream commercialized
like
stuff,
McDonald's
ads,
and shit like
yeah,
that.
yo, it would be from back, like the style would be from back in the 70s. And it's like that's because that's your stereotype of like you're not familiar with this at all.
That's
You're not
what
familiar
niggas
with this
is,
at
right?
all. Right. So you a hip,
You
a hop, a
talking about
hibbit.
this?
That's what you do.
Right. You talking about this is something that came out. Illmatic was out already.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
we evolved already,
references
fam.
to Rapper's Delight.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we doing?
They really don't know what the fuck is going on.
Two things. Biddy says phantom pregnancy is a thing. It most certainly is. And Joe says,
what's phantom pregnancy?
So sometimes, doesn't happen to everybody, sometimes when a husband and wife or whoever, people are together, the wife gets pregnant and she goes through these pains, the man sometimes starts feeling they feel it. Some of the same, they get sick in the morning, all that. It's psychosomatic, but that's a thing. Joe says casual racism is sometimes the worst because it gets easily normalized. All that. What it does is it becomes layers. It's layered, right? And it becomes part of the narrative where people they turn their intellect off and they say, oh, everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. Instead of actually examining whether or not that shit's even true or not. And because some people will see it like it's harmless, the reason they say it's harmless is because it's not, you don't see black bodies swinging in the South. You don't see, it's not that. So they'll go, well, this is not as bad as that. No, it still adds to the overall perception and it ingrains it about a people, right? So, yeah, he's right.
You know, that's what fucks me up though. Like when people say shit like, "Oh, it's not as bad as that," but I'm like, "But it's still bad though, right? It's not helping."
Right. Real shit.
Right.
Real shit.
Like Joe says, it's also easier to say, "Oh, it's just a joke," to deflect the blame. Right.
Don't get me wrong. There are things like for instance, how I responded to it.
Yeah.
The fact that I laughed it off.
Right.
Is, I mean, sure, part of it's probably a defense mechanism, but some of it, all right. So basically, anything, depending on your perspective, can be done tastefully.
Yes.
Except
for child rape, you can never do child rape.
That's different. That's probably
art.
It's probably a list of like 5 things.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got the difference now. I got the difference.
I just can't think of all of them right now.
Right.
But child rape is probably number 1 on that list.
There's no way you can do that tastefully.
But outside of that, pretty much anything you can find a way, given the right concoction. It has to be the right combination of the person delivering the message, the person receiving the message,
right?
How the message is, and all of that. Right. So I can be okay. It's similar to the thing where if Andy actually swims up here and we get this 5 minutes taken care of, a bystander.
No, bro, that's happening. That's
okay, fine. A bystander then cannot come and walk up to the victor and punch him in his face.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
That's not what's about to happen.
Right.
I mean, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. And bystander absolutely can walk up to.
He just can't get away with it
and decide to punch him in his face.
But I would expect both of us, like whoever the winner is, like if somebody did do that, we fucked them up.
It's over.
That's on sight.
Yeah.
Because
I'm down with being okay fighting my homies, but I'm not down for like other people fucking with them. You know what I mean?
Especially I'm saying, I was just trying to protect. No,
nah, nigga, you don't know us. You don't know
us. You don't know what's going on here.
You know
you're not doing that.
Straight up,
you're not doing that.
This has been brewing for 4 years.
4 years.
No idea.
A long 4 years.
But yeah, so like that's a real. I don't know. I like to look at all perspectives And I'd like people to keep in their fucking minds that looking at different perspectives and agreeing with different perspectives
It's two different
are
things.
not the same thing.
Facts.
Right.
Yeah.
Also,
yo,
I would
fam.
also like some people who think they have a unique perspective that we haven't heard for 400
Yo,
fucking years.
fam.
To
Yo.
miss me.
People be thinking that they're so special, giving me some shit that I've never. Yo, listen, I've been around the block a few times.
We heard it, fam. This
You know what
argument.
I'm
This
saying?
no, don't you want to hear?
No, I
You think
don't.
we
No,
ain't
I don't want
heard
to hear it.
that
I've already heard
already,
this shit
you
before.
motherfucker. You think we ain't hear that
Yeah.
already?
Come
We
on,
heard
man.
that. We heard your shit. You not coming with nothing unique or nothing new. You're
And
literally
heard
just
it.
Hold on. To be
repackaged
fair,
some old
to be
shit.
fair though, because I might be contradicting myself. Because last week I was saying like, "Yo, you shouldn't assume that I'm going to get to a certain point just because you've had that same interaction with somebody."
Yeah,
about the same thing.
that's about some things. But
Okay,
I ain't
but-
heard
okay,
I ain't
I
heard
got
a
what you're
new
saying. Yeah,
I ain't heard a new bootstrap argument yet.
yeah, that's
I
what-
ain't heard
okay.
I ain't heard
Nah,
nothing
yeah,
new.
yeah,
I heard
yeah,
nothing
yeah.
new about nothing
Yeah.
new, nothing. I ain't heard a new
Right.
black on black crime shit yet. I ain't
My
heard
bad.
nothing
No,
new
my bad.
about that shit yet.
Yeah. My
Nothing.
bad. I was just trying to make sure I keep it the same energy because I also never heard like a new like black joke that's funny. Like, yo, y'all, they still use the same old ass shit that they've been using since the 50s.
Yo, that's a fact. But that depends on the comedian because black comedians, I've found them. I've seen some of them find new ways.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the black
That's it.
ones.
I
I'm not
know.
talking about the black
That's what I'm
ones.
saying. It depends on the comedian because black comedians.
because they're black, so they
Right.
know. You know, what I'm
It's
saying?
ways to approach all that shit.
Yeah.
Funny as a motherfucker, right?
Hey,
But
all
I
that.
noticed that a lot of people that's outside our community not really good at it. Now I have seen a lot more Latin comedians do better with that sort of thing,
Right.
because we share a lot of the same paradigms in this country, right?
Yeah.
Facts.
So they do.
Some
I
of
think do a
them.
lot better. Yeah, some of them, not all of them.
Yeah,
And
not
it
all
depends-
of them.
It also depends on what part of Latin we talk.
Right.
Yeah, because you got the white and the black ones, you know.
Right,
It
it
depends
depends on
on
what you're talking
if they
about.
want to accept it and all. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a whole thing.
Certain shit I've heard too many times before, and our community has had to deal with these arguments over and over again. Also, people, this part kills me. People that don't realize that Martin Luther King was hated by the time he was alive
Right.
can miss me with spewing all of that jargon, and you can miss me with that. You didn't even know he was hated.
this.
Right. You didn't even know he was hated. So don't come at me with no new things about what Martin Luther King was. I don't want to hear it from you.
You wouldn't have liked him back then. Shut up.
Especially when I see you using some of the same shit against the black activists now that they used against him then. No, B, you don't have credibility. If you have never seen the letters that he got and the shit they were saying, I can tell you've never seen it because you're saying the same thing to me that they were saying to him. I know you haven't seen it.
I like that you said that because I'm gonna say some shit that's gonna fuck people's heads up because words mean things. Those people are incredible. Literally.
You're dumb.
Yo,
Shut up, yo.
yo,
I hate you.
Literally though.
Yo,
Yo,
all
no,
right, hold
that-
up. Let me get
Literally. They are though.
They're
Literally.
uncredible.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay. All right. Stop it. Listen. All right. I want to get to this one. Taryn Manning reveals she was attacked by a white woman for Karen movie.
Oh, we gotta
Yeah.
talk about this. We gotta talk
For
about
those
this. We gotta
who
talk
don't
about
know who Taryn Manning is, if you've seen Orange is the New Black, she was Pennsatucky.
this. Yes.
Why? Wait. Ooh.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Now, if you remember her character from Pennsatucky, it would. Let me just read the article. In a recent feature in Mr. Warburton magazine, Taryn Manning reveals she was attacked by white women for the upcoming BET film in which she stars. Manning stars in the BET film entitled Karen, about an entitled racist Caucasian woman, who she plays, who pulls out all the stops to rid her neighborhood of the peaceful African-American couple, Corey Hodrick and Jasmine Burt, who just moved in next door. According to the film synopsis, the Griot previously reported. In her interview, Manning opened up about reactions from other white women, stating they felt the actress betrayed her own race. I was kind of taking it on the head first and like responding to people, you know. I'm so sorry you feel that way. I was attacked a lot by white women who felt that I had betrayed my own race, she said in her interview when speaking to other white women's reactions to a character and the role in general. Manning not only defended the role, but the film project as a whole. She shared, I know when the subject is so active, it's like an active nerve right now. A lot of people aren't taking it well. But the point was to illuminate something that needs to be brought to the forefront so we can start to change humanity. She also shed light on how people react to her often vile characters in general. Fans may remember Manning played Tiffany Pennsatucky Doggett on the hit Netflix show Orange is the New Black. If anybody ever took the time to get to know me, they would know that I'm on your side. I'm not the roles I play. These are the characters. These are characters, are roles. It's an art form, and it's a craft to portray them, not who I actually am.
Right.
Karen received some backlash when the trailer first. Well, no, clearly, because she wouldn't be able to sustain a career in Hollywood.
That's how dumb people
Karen
are,
received
though.
some backlash.
Hold up. We have to explain to people that, you know what?
Yeah, yes. You do. Because people are stupid.
Karen received some backlash when the trailer was first launched, as fans immediately drew comparisons to Jordan Peele's hit horror film Get Out. The Griot previously reported the day that the Karen trailer dropped in June, Jordan Peele trended worldwide, leading Karen director Coke Daniels to release an official statement regarding the comparisons. He shared to TMZ at the time, I don't agree with the narrative that we ripped anything from Get Out. They're two totally different films. Ours is about an entitled racist neighbor who tries to run the black family out of the neighborhood. His is about a mixed race couple that goes to visit and meet the family. That's two different things.
I don't think that's two different things. It's not the same at all. It's not the same.
Let me say first, given what I know about Taryn, the person, I am interestingly surprised that BET is making this movie. Because I believe her intentions are what she say they are.
I do too.
But BET, this is going to sound crazy, particularly to those listening that aren't familiar with BET. I'm surprised BET is making this movie that is pro-black.
Yeah.
Me too, because BET is not owned by black people.
Viacom.
Yeah. I'm
surprised. There's so many different ways to go with this. Like first of all, they're saying that they feel like she's betraying her race. You know what's funny about that? You know what's so funny about that? So when we speak on the unfortunately numerous amounts of people like Terry Crews and all these other motherfuckers.
Oh God.
We speak on them. There are you go into their comments on Twitter when they're getting scorched by black Twitter. You see all these comments by white folks under there defending him, running to his defense. That's not running to his defense, right? Which is hilarious because we're not talking to you.
But
we talking to him. This is our community talking to him. We're not talking to you. Y'all, they didn't respect it. They didn't respect it when we mention some of these people that they may hold in high regard because they spewing narratives that they like, right?
Yeah.
They run to their defense and tell us, "Oh, shit, no." But oh, how the worm turns when the mirror's reflected back in that direction.
They never keep the same energy.
Like, where's the energy that you had when you was telling us to back off such and such? And see, that's the problem. All of that's one way to go. There's another way to go with this too that I've noticed. Me and my daughter was talking about this not too long ago because she watches a lot of these videos on YouTube. There is a cottage industry in content creating now about exposing Karens. Meaning there are people that have YouTube channels that all they pretty much do is have videos up there. Many other people doing this are white women.
And I don't trust them.
So there's a part of there is a part of me that feels like,
I feel like you
so
would potentially
that money.
Be one though.
Hold up, no, not that. I was gonna get to that, but you getting that guap with all this engagement, all this advertising, sponsorships, whatever stuff, you getting that from this phenomena that we chronicled and said for years was going on. and refused to acknowledge that it was happening because you was giving them the benefit of doubt, or you was hitting us with shit like, I don't know what's in their heart. Newsflash, what's in your heart is blood, plasma, nerves, arteries, all of that other shit.
Break it down. Yeah.
All of that other shit. We ain't worried about what's in their heart. We worry about what's in their brain and comes out of their fucking mouths and their behavior and shit. But no, that couldn't be heard. But the moment the mirror gets turned around, all of a sudden you get it, which leads me to believe you got it in the first place. Just like that chick in Central Park with the dog in the back. You already... That's why
she was a liberal though, right? Well, she claims to be one.
See, this is what I be saying all the fucking time. Like the idea that they don't know, these type of toxic people don't know what they're doing is toxic. I reject that, and that's not going to be my assumption going forward until it's proven to me that they didn't know, because we've been doing it the flip side for too long now and just giving them the benefit. Oh, they don't know. And my stance remains the same.
They've always known.
I'm on you and on your ass about it, because you don't have to be that type of asshole. You don't have to be that type of white person. Why be that white person when you could be Mike Gleason? Why be that white person when you can be Cyrus? Why be that white person when you can be Cindy? You're choosing to be that asshole.
Yeah.
You're choosing to be that. So I'm on you. I'm on you. Yeah, and if anything needs to be betrayed, like Joe says, white supremacy needs to be betrayed. It needs to be betrayed. She gets points for betraying white supremacy. Sorry, she gets points for that.
Yep.
Facts.
And I'm not even going to hold her. Like, shit. I hope she gets more roles like that, and they make more.
I hope she makes all the monies.
You know what I'm saying?
For exposing that shit and helping to destroy the narratives that they done built up for centuries. I hope she get all the monies for that.
But you know what also is going to happen though? There's also going to be a group of QAnon type
it's coming
people who laud her as a symbol, of what to ascribe to.
You know why? Because they are stupid. Marissa said, why be that white person?
He said, why be that white person when you can be Addie?
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
What does that mean? I'm white now?
I apologize, Adequate. No, I'm sorry. No, fuck you. I apologize. I have not been trolling adequately. And this comment makes me realize that. I am sorry for the part that I've played in this debacle, and I promise you all that I will be a better troll moving forward.
Here.
Wow. So that's what we're doing now.
I mean, that's
what we've been doing all episode. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I'm not coming back.
You want to
here's the thing about Addy and the whole trolling thing. This what motherfuckers don't realize. He can play games now and act like he's the victim of trolling. This motherfucker, I was there.
Bro, I don't be doing nothing to none of y'all.
Yo, I was there with the bitch strips. I was there. I saw you. I was there.
I mean, I feel like you started it though. Like,
no, not actually. Sis started it.
Oh,
Marissa started the bitch strip stuff. She started that. It just evolved with me. But nigga, you was in the mix. Every time I turned around, there was another trolley ass cartoon, right? With me at my expense.
Man, I was showing love, fam. Like,
I mean, I believe
so are we.
I believe that. Same here.
So are we. We love you daily.
What's love got to do with it?
Joe said, so if Addy has a bad day, is he inadequate?
Oh, wow.
All right, so that's the end of the podcast. Thanks for you guys coming out. It's been awesome. We love you all. Yeah. This is my retirement.
Man.
Oh man, yo, listen, look, Marissa say, "Oh my God, the bitch strip era was." I would love to bring it back, yo.
Yeah, that was a moment though.
That was a
was a
good
moment.
moment, yo.
Hey, yo, you know who like always like be posting them shits like in their memories? Kyle Barack.
Yes, he do. Yes, he do.
For real.
Because we had some good ones, man.
Yeah, we
We had
did.
some good ones. We definitely did. I like the one where you was like I had you in the cage as a
Yeah, I know
monkey.
you like that one. Yeah.
I love that shit.
And I was like, yo, just let me out.
just think in a million years you can be me.
Like, I was like, yo, and then you put open the cage for me.
Yeah.
I was
funny.
I was like, this nigga.
Or what about the one where we were over top the rooftop, right? And I was shooting lightning out and shit, and you were shooting fire back, and I had the caption on the top was like, adequate defends Miami from the from the Black God of Thunder.
Yo.
Listen, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious. I love bitch strip show. They closed. I don't even know why they closed the bitch strip shit down, but I'm mad that they did that shit.
They did that shit out of nowhere too. There was no warning,
Yeah.
nothing, dog. Like
It's how that goes. You have every now and then it's a phenomenon where you as an individual fall in love with something that's not actually that popular.
Yeah.
So the shit gets shut down.
Yeah, we thought that shit was the shit.
Because in our circle it was.
Doing
That's
it.
what it was.
Right,
yeah.
but I guess
we got
everybody
fans. We got
outside of that-
fans. We had fans doing it after a while. Like it was dope.
It's just like when your favorite TV show gets canceled. Like,
Like they would even make bitch strips about us. You know what I mean? Like
yo, facts.
that shit was fire,
Facts.
dog.
Our fans would do that shit. So like, I don't know. I liked it. It was in our circle, so that's why we thought it was popular, more popular than it actually was.
Yeah.
Apparently, it wasn't. So they was like, it's enough of that.
Yeah.
That's enough of that.
There's not much more we can add to this shit.
Right. Yo, exactly, Biddy. Firefly. The people that like that show, Firefly, thought it was more popular than it actually was, and it's still considered. It's a cult favorite. It's a cult favorite, but apparently, it wasn't getting the ratings that it just wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It sucks.
Oh,
It sucks, but
just not to backtrack, but also a part of my week, I had like I wanted.
God damn, we back there now?
No, I'm just saying like
Nigga.
because I wanted to because
that was 2 hours ago.
I know, but I still want to end it on a good note because this is an even better note. So remember when I told you like my barber, she's a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my barber, she's a woman, of course, like, but is a woman.
Wow, right.
She cut my hair again, and like, yo, fam, like, hey, yo, find a dope ass barber that's a woman, and she would take care of you, and she'll listen, like, yo.
I don't know what you're implying, but that's dangerous territory, my guy.
Nah, what? Nah, see, shut up. You being goofy right now.
I'm not. Because what does her being a woman have to do with anything?
Well, it probably has nothing to do with it, but shit, it's a different vibe. Like,
I'm just asking.
No, what I'm saying is like, all right,
No. There is an answer to that. I'm gonna see if Addy hits it.
All
There
right.
is an answer.
No, listen, right? So mostly like the barbershop that I go to, niggas don't listen. You ask them to do a certain thing and they do it, but not the way you want. And like, you know, sometimes like you're like, you just gonna eat it or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's good enough or whatever. Yo, everything that I asked her to do, she did it. And then she did extra. Like, yo, this is the first time I've ever had like my eyebrows like tightened up at a barbershop. Even my nose hairs, she got them shits out of there. She's like, yeah, that shit was just bothering me.
Her merits as an individual?
Possibly. But I will say this, just my personal experience, I have no science to back this up and put that out there. Most of the attention to detail in business that I've seen catered to a lot more is with women entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. I've often said if I'm gonna have an administrative backup team, it's gonna be black women.
Yeah.
Because my experience is they be on that shit. Man.
Yo, the attention, it's like even
they
on some
be on that
minuscule
shit.
level,
This
like
is
when
wait, hold up, man.
No, listen.
This is just your excuse to have your own personal Dora Milaje. Cut that shit out. You're not fooling anybody, my guy. You're not fooling anybody.
I mean, I'll be
That's
beloved.
all that is.
I will be beloved.
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, that's funny because I'm playing World of Warcraft right now, yo. Damn.
I'm just saying.
No, but it's even on a minor level, like, yo, like, you know how many times I've lost shit and if I'm around a woman, she'll be like, "Oh, you want me to help you look for it?" And
Niggas
then
don't
she'll
ever
find
do
that shit in
that.
like 2 minutes.
Niggas like, damn, my guy, you fucked up.
Shut up. No, but
Niggas
they'll
like
find
that.
this shit like I was like, yo, I literally looked there. They'll be like, nah, you did it, but here you go though. Like,
I'm
oh,
just
shit.
saying. Look, there might be a modicum of truth in what SPJ over there pointed out right there. However, the point still stands. Like, even with my music shit, like the behind the scenes stuff, black women be handling that shit, yo. I'm just saying.
It's true.
I'm just saying.
It's true.
They be handling it. They be on it.
Like with no issue.
And a lot of times they just better than me at a lot of
Yeah,
shit.
facts though.
They just better than me at a lot of shit. I'm
like,
just saying.
I can't find my own shit at times, and then
Yo, listen,
a woman just find that shit in the blink of an eye. Like, oh, it's right here, nigga.
it may appear
look.
otherwise, but I'm just as flighty as the next artist. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, I know
Just
you're
say it.
flighty. I know you're flighty, dog.
mind your business.
Okay.
Mind. There's business
You, nigga.
for you to mind right there.
Like
Hmm.
you won't even swim.
For me?
Shut up.
Well, I mean, the ocean's kind of like and it's,
you can't say that to him.
You can't say that to me.
but I did though.
You can't say that to me.
But I did, and what? Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
I don't have a rebuttal.
I don't have a rebuttal either. So
Yeah, I don't have a
I don't
rebuttal.
know what to say.
I can't answer that.
Good. Let's keep it like that.
So look, before we wrap it up, I do want to answer Joe's. Do y'all have any answers to this? Joe asked, I need a new show to binge watch. Suggestions.
In order to answer that, I would have to know every show you've ever watched in your life.
Yeah, for real though.
No. Go watch Supernatural. You'll like some of it.
Supernatural's fire.
You'll hate some of it. You'll like some of it. It'll be mixed bag depending on what season, but I generally enjoyed all of that shit. Certain seasons I thought that was meh.
So
Certain
just throwing
episodes I was
out
like,
favorite
meh,
TV
but-
shows.
Yeah, I don't know if he's seen it, but
That's the point. So
that's
I'd
it.
like to be accurate.
Nah, I don't need to be
in order
accurate.
for me to be accurate.
No.
Okay. All right. Watch Breaking Bad.
Yo, I feel like if you haven't watched Breaking Bad yet, you don't want to see it. Yes.
Yo, generally,
By
I would
now.
normally feel that way, except that I was a late comer to the show.
Wait, how late? How late though?
It was already off. Like, it was already off air
Gotcha.
before I watched the first episode.
Yeah, you was off. You definitely off. Because
Yeah,
I was watching
a
it while
late
it was
comer.
still airing.
Yeah, same.
But I wasn't
Yeah.
watching. Yes, I was. I was watching Game of Thrones towards the end of it, and I caught up with all the other shit to catch up to that.
Shit, I probably watched Game of Thrones for probably like 2 years or some shit.
I've never seen an episode of Game of Thrones, and I
Same.
don't plan on changing that.
Right.
I might get into it, but I really want to get back into American Gods because shouts to sis.
I'm behind on that. So
She gave me access to that shit, but I don't think they have all the episodes. So I'm gonna hit her up to see what's up with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that show is crazy.
It is crazy, but it's definitely a workout. That show's a
Yeah.
workout.
Yeah,
Dialogue. It's so abstract.
Yeah.
Because they're dealing with tropes on tropes on top of tropes on top of tropes.
Yeah.
It's meta. That shit's meta as
Yeah.
fuck, right? So it's definitely one of those. So yeah, I get it, Joe. Some fantasy stuff I don't like. Like I, on paper, should like Harry Potter. I do not, and I've watched all of them. And on paper, I should like that.
I've never seen a movie, not one.
Listen, here's the thing about that. I wish I could say that, but the problem was it bled over too much into my other fandom, Universal Studios.
Right.
Once
Yeah.
they had the whole heart, they did, and I've been to both parts of the park.
Yeah.
They did it looks like in the movies. So I wanted to feel that way about it that my kids felt about it. So like when I go on the Marvel Superhero Island in Universal Studio, you already know the vibes, the feeling like.
right.
So I wanted to feel that for that part too. So I watched them with me. Okay, I watched them, and I watched every single one of them. And I could not.
What's your favorite one? Prisoner of Azkaban, Half-Blood Prince. Like, what do you? What do you?
None of them.
They all blend
None of them?
together to me. I can't even tell you the difference. I don't even know why a lot of times they were named that. Like
I don't even know. Yo,
He's like,
whoa. I'll do you
I
one
don't even
better.
get the reference.
I'll do you one better. I don't even know how I know the fucking names.
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
Okay. All
Oh,
right.
that's
On that
not
note,
even, all right.
we are wrapping up.
Yeah.
It's been a great show.
It's been a great show.
Shouts to
we're
Toon
back
coming
full
back.
strength.
You know,
Yeah,
We are
back
back
full strength, and it
at
was
full power.
I don't know how
over
I feel about it.
9,000.
I don't know how I feel about it. It is what it is.
Yeah, we'll figure it out
It
by next
exists.
week how you feel.
It's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a whole
Maybe
thing.
I can't even promise that.
We definitely want to thank all of the people once again for showing up this week on the show, live stream. Like we always tell the people that are listening to this via Spotify or other places you listen to podcasts, it is extremely dope that you hear us in audio, but you get a lot more layers when you're on the live stream. It's a lot more to your entertainment buck, right? So you should really consider every Saturday, 11 a.m. EST, joining us here. Definitely consider doing that. You can also check out Addy's Game Room. He started doing his live thing.
I'll be live today too tonight.
You know what I'm saying? He'll be live again today. Go check him out. Check out Metas and Mutants podcast. I am back on that. And the next episode should be up next week. I will be on that episode as well. Go check out the Rise podcast. That's every Sunday at 12 noon with me and my guy, Coach Squeeze. And you know, it looks like occasionally we might have a 3-man thing going on too with my man Coach Cubs. So check us out. We talk about boxing and boxing news and sports and politics and all that other shit. Also, do not forget that the Extra P and Entropy Patreon is up. The developments happening in that place is so quick right now, so fast. If you want to be down to understand, help us, build this to even bigger heights and continue the story, join our Patreon. Listen, we on it now. It took a while, but we on it now, and it's expanding. It's definitely expanding. It's definitely expanding. Also, check out the Majestic Comics YouTube channel. We will be posting content and stuff up there. Thank you, Betty. Appreciate you. It will all be about the universe that we are creating and comic books. Just like in general, we're going to be doing some stuff like that, but a lot of that will be up on the Patreon, like the podcast.
Patreon is a go.
Patreon is a go. It is a go. It is a go. Special space. It is a go.
Word. It is up and running.
Am I forgetting anything?
You are forgetting everything.
I'm kind of ring rusty. Oh, please do not forget Jaded Nerd. Oh, we ain't going there. Please do not forget Jaded Nerd's Jaded Nerd channel where he does the celebrity gossip beat. Link, I got you, bro.
I think he's live right now, actually.
Is he?
More than likely. Yeah.
I think so.
Always live, man.
All right, I'm about to give you the link inside the chat right now.
Normally if he's not in here around this time, he's live.
Yeah. Check that out. Also, I dropped this project that actually I am not the only one that's going to be doing this. There was an idea that the music that we do, there are whole songs, whole projects, all of that. But that's not all that we have. Typically, there are times when we have just a bunch of stray random verses out there, things that never turned into songs. And typically, they will sit on our hard drive collecting dust. Virtual dust. We have decided not to do that anymore.
Hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go.
Hold on, wait. Ain't nobody told me about that.
Because you won't rap.
I mean, you got to rap. But here's
the
thing,
rap
right?
in order to be in that conversation.
Here's the thing. We figured what better way to expand our music content, right? And so there will be
hold on. I'm sorry. Wait. I love you, Andy.
I love you too.
Both of y'all ass. Both of y'all ass.
You saw my facial expression, right?
Both of y'all are ass. But yeah, like there'll be stray music that sometimes has a music video attached to it. We feel like being extra creative and all of that. But yeah, we trying to get more bang for the music buck too. Multi-world be doing shit. Multi-world be doing shit. So just
actually, no, go ahead. We're doing next week.
Okay, all right. So you can go check out. It's on my Instagram, IGTV, and also on my Facebook. Word. You can check out the verse I dropped called Clarity. Most of the stuff, the verses I do, is going to be under that whole Random Ramblings brand.
I got to name it.
He got SBJ named Clarity. Yes, he did name it Clarity.
And I helped.
So
look what I can do. So
I'm helping.
I'm helping. Look, I'm helping. So for my man SPJ, you, and of course my guy Adequate.
Yo.
I am Tombstone the Dead Man. And for the greater multi-world entertainment family, we are out. Peace.